Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? We got a full house tonight. We got all my favorites, and we're all here for you, beautiful people, part of this incredible fantasy football community where all these communities are absolutely coming in. So if you guys have start-sit questions, if you guys got trade deadline questions, you need to make the playoff push, you got betting advice that you need, DFS advice that you need, we'll definitely answer anything and everything. If you guys want to prioritize the super chat, we'll definitely get it to the top. And I am a man of my word. Hold on. We're going to give me the close-up here. I'm a man of my word. Chev and I made a bet last week. What was the bet, Chev?
Emeka Ibuka over under 21 fantasy points.
I took the over. What happened if he didn't go over?
You would have to paint your nails, brother.
My nails are painted, guys. All right. I hate this, but my nails are painted. My wife had a lot of fun doing this, but there we go. Caleb Williams knows. All right, cool. So I'm Disco. I'm going to be your host with the most post, and I'm going to introduce everybody here on this incredible panel. Very, very sharp panel. If you guys are watching us on X, head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, especially if you guys need some help. All right, my co-host with the most, Sleez, you're up, buddy. Please introduce yourself to the folks. Let them know who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, as long as you'll fucking love me, buddy.
How we doing, guys? Sleez Bomb, a.k.a. My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football Show. Derek, glad to be here. Great panel here, man. Chev, Stat, Who Hames. You're not going to get better advice. If you guys are in here, tap the like and subscribe. Subscribe to all the boys on the panel as well. They all put out great content. Let's get it rolling.
Yes, sir. Chev, floor is yours.
Oh, hey, guys. It's me. I'm back to collect my nail painting bounty. So yeah, just go follow me on the FFD Fantasy. Go follow me on Twitter X. It's at Chev90. You just type in Chev GPT and it'll pop up. Also, K9 is the better running back in the committee, and I am obligated to say that contractually every week until the season ends. And follow along for fun Twitter threads where I will harass Sleez Bomb every time that K9 outscores in Charbonnet now. So
I like it. I'm buying K9 now.
Billy, floor is yours, buddy. Please introduce yourself to the folks, and thank you so much for coming back in, man. Always love having you in here.
Buddy, always appreciate the invite back. Great to be on the show. Stat ATL. You can follow. We'll call it a new channel. Stat. I think it's just Stat ATL on YouTube. It doesn't have a lot of content, but we'll be ramping up with playoff best ball. Over at 1 Week Season. So oneweekseason.com, 1 Week Season on Twitter, Stat ATL on Twitter. And at the end, I'll give you a big disco. I'll drop a Black Friday promo for 1 Week Season. It's like $45 rest of the season. So whatever that is, 8 or 9 more weeks. Maybe 10 weeks with playoffs and stuff like that.
Okay, Billy, welcome to the great beard club,
$4 a week. Can't beat that.
It's great value because you guys are absolutely brilliant there. Welcome back to the show. And now,
thank you, Sleez. I've been working on it for a couple weeks.
I just got mine, dude. God damn it.
Basically, Who Hames here. Basically.
Yeah. Who Hames, please introduce yourself to the beautiful audience who are tuning in. And as always, man, it's always a pleasure to have you in here, buddy.
Hey, it's awesome to be here. Thanks for having me once again. I'm Who Hames. I do content all week. I kind of spread it around, do a bunch of different things. Do a recap show usually with Steve. I focus mostly on fourth quarter content this week. That is basically over. The contest's almost filled. We have the Who crew live and well. We have, I think, 4 or 5 members instantly joined as soon as I posted it. I'm sure a few more will jump in. Come on over to my channel. We have a good time. Chat's always live. We take it seriously, but we do have fun.
Absolutely. Now, chat, I will say this. You guys will not, nobody will be faulted. Nobody will be upset with you if you guys take a moment to go subscribe and support any and all of these guys. But it's time to get down to business. I will do the host thing. I will literally just ask the questions and pull one of you guys up to answer it. Okay, so we're going to go in order. Who Hames, you're up first, then Sleez, then Chev, then Billy. I'm literally just going to read the questions. And my job here is to hold you guys accountable. If I don't like the freaking answer, I'm going to make you stand on business. Sounds good?
Sounds
Works
good.
for me.
All right, buddy. Start one non-PPR. Aaron Jones or Bayshell Tootin?
You start Aaron Jones. He's in less of a committee.
Love that. All right. Sleazimus Decimus Meridius. Start two non-PPR. One, Jennings, Parker Washington, AD Mitchell, Godwin. I'd have to pick up Washington or Godwin, BTJ, Marvin Harrison Jr.
And
both
we're
out
already
on my
starting
roster.
off.
Looking at dropping AD Mitchell.
I already get the rough ones. Here we go. Non-PPR, touchdown upside you're looking for. Jennings, Washington, AD, Godwin. I'd pick up Godwin for sure. I'd be dropping AD Mitchell or Parker Washington for Godwin right now.
Yeah.
And I'd be rolling out Jennings and Godwin.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect response there. All right, Mr. Chevamundo Brundo. Slee says lock in. Pepper Tony says first. Kobe the Cow Dog says, hey, what's up, boys? Should we start Brisket? I love Brisket. Or should we be starting Jared Goff this week? Who do you have ranked higher? This is from Jay Lordan.
I have Jared Goff higher this week. The Lions are going to face man coverage. They've got noted man coverage destroyer Jameson Williams, and they're starting to use Jahmyr Gibbs on angle routes and using him out of the backfield. He had 107 yards receiving this week. They don't have anybody who can cover Jameson Williams, much less Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jahmyr Gibbs has the potential to break everything wide open. So I'm going with Goff this week.
Love it.
Wow.
Love it. Great response. I do like Brisket.
I like
all right,
Brisket a
Billy.
lot.
This is from my good friend Tootsie Pop. She was my my buddy, my booth buddy at my first appearance at the Fantasy Football Expo in Canton. So she was great. One of my favorite people. She says hello. Two to start: Jake Ferguson, Theo Johnson, David Montgomery. Not a tight end premium. Start two.
Not. I mean, I think I'm gonna be different here. I'm gonna go David Montgomery with a team total of 32. And I'm gonna go Theo Johnson in a matchup where I'm expecting them to be trailing the whole game. And I'm gonna sit Jake Ferguson.
Amazing. All right, back to Who Crew.
Sleez did not like that answer.
Jameis
No.
Winston does not throw short. I mean, look at Wandale, look at Theo. It's not there. I'd rather go Ferguson.
Theo Johnson just had a career high in catches and yards last week.
And Tyron
No.
Tracy had 4 receptions.
Jake Ferguson gets touchdown every fucking week. I don't know. That's tough. I mean,
He
Raiders
just
were a
had
tough
0 catches
matchup.
2
He
weeks
still
ago.
scored.
He just
I
had
would go
0
Jake.
catches like 2 weeks ago. None. As in like 0, meaning less than 1.
Ferguson scored a touchdown versus the Raiders last week. What do you mean?
I said 2 weeks ago he had no catches. Like,
Two weeks ago he was on bye.
game for 60 minutes.
He-
And then
Oh,
there was nothing.
Yeah, that's against Denver, the best defense in football. That's fine.
okay.
Okay.
I
don't know.
love
Ferguson's
it.
hard to see, man.
Bring
He's a
bring
lot
the
of
spice.
volume.
Bring the heat. I love it. Keep the bickering. I love it. This is great. This is what we're here for, guys. This is what we're here for. I love this. Pepper Tony. This is one of the Who Crew. Somebody from Who Nation, Who Dat Nation. He says tight end Loveland versus Warren Flex, Sean Tucker versus Christian Watson versus Tootin. So who are you starting there at tight end? Who wins?
I'm definitely starting Tyler Warren. I think they're going to use him a lot against KC. It makes sense. The matchup makes a lot of sense if they do use him correctly.
And Theo Johnson had 4 targets last week, by the way.
And on the Sean Tucker, Christian Watson, Tootin, I really like Christian Watson this week. And I know I just answered against Tootin, but I have an even harder time with Sean Tucker. I know everybody absolutely loves Sean Tucker, but I personally would probably start Tootin. I think that game's going to be very high scoring.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Is there anything else you want to add there? Floor's yours.
Like all 3 of those options are good on
Yeah.
the back end. Like they're like, if I don't actually do rankings, but I think there's a better, like Sean Tucker plays the Rams. The Rams only given up 1 touchdown all year to running backs. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah, I respect it, and I mean it's once again those Buffalo Bills, they really do suck. So shout out to him. That was
Against
great.
the run.
He was
They
waiting
really
to say
do.
that. He was
Yeah,
waiting to say that.
hey, as a diehard Patriots fan, it is
Yeah.
my right and my due
Yeah.
diligence to shit on the Buffalo Bills whenever I have a chance. So
Right.
very grateful that they've given me that opportunity. All right, this is from Stephen Pereira. Thank you for tuning in, Stephen Pereira. He says Sean Tucker, Monty, Wandell, pick one.
0.5 PPR, I would lean Sean Tucker. Full point PPR, I would lean Wandale. I do think Monty has high touchdown upside this week as well, but Sean Tucker's explosiveness and Hames nailed it. They've only given up 1 TD, but he is hard to sit, man, with how he looks.
You don't think that Wandell is going to pick apart, or Wandell and Jameis Winston, they're going to pick apart that
Jameis
Detroit line
Winston
secondary?
again. He doesn't live in between the 10s, man. He lives outside the 20s.
Yeah, but you're talking
about
yards per route run, whereas when you look at his yards per catch metric, it's all the way bumped up.
I'm just going to tell you. You told me this last week. You said Wandell had wide receiver 1 upside. I said I do not like him, and he did nothing.
But it was a different. It was a completely different matchup.
I know. I don't like him with Jameis. I don't like anything short with Jameis ever. He doesn't do it.
Hey, I respect it. A Sandy says yiggity yo. It's got to be racist. What's up? What's up, A Sandy? Listen. I don't make the rules. Okay. Mike VA, good to see you, buddy. This one's for Chef. He says Ferguson versus Philly or Jawan Johnson versus Atlanta. It's Taysom Hill week. By the way, if you guys haven't smashed a like, take a moment to smash a like. Make sure you guys vote as well. We want to find out who's going to be this week's Sean Tucker. All right. Also, Trey Tucker versus Cleveland, Wandell at Detroit, Slayton at Detroit, or Parker Washington at Arizona. Mind you guys, if you guys have been living under a rock, Brian Thomas Jr. is out once again. So I think it makes Parker Washington a very viable start. But between these names, Chef, what say you?
It's pretty easy. We'll go Ferg. We'll go Ferg versus Philly. Love that game environment a little bit more, and it's just, yeah, I don't like what the Atlanta defense does versus tight ends most of the time. I know Tyler Warren had a big game a couple weeks ago. That's an exception, not the rule. I would prefer to go with one or so to Sleez's point, with Darius Slayton back in the lineup, that's a sneaky play for this week. He could easily be top 36. Wandale got 9 targets last week, though, just to add some context to the situation. That's much safer. The guy that I'm not going to play is Parker Washington. So to answer the question, we'll go Wandale, we'll go Ferguson. Slayton is the home run, like the bigger upside swing, just because, to Sleez's point, Jameis Winston does like to throw the ball outside of the numbers deep down the field.
Psycho.
And it's a big. They play a ton of man
15 of them.
Anything else, Chef?
No, they're just saying they play a ton of man coverage. That's a great outcome for Slayton.
I also love Wandell. I'm much higher on Wandell than most. Okay. Next one for Billy. This is from Stephen Pereira. He says, half PPR, Gibbs already in my lineup. Okay. The Sean Tucker, Monty, Wandell. Okay. So he was just finishing off there. Love stat playoff best ball. That's best ball on call. Perfect timing. All right. It's from Stephen McMahon. He says, which defense and special teams for rest of season? New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills, New Orleans Saints, San Francisco 49ers, many things. I think automatically we need to eliminate the Saints and the 49ers. What do you guys think?
Easy, the Patriots.
Yeah, that's pretty easy, yeah.
Well, like the Patriots still have a bye.
All
They
right,
have the number one easiest schedule, though, too. I'm taking that all day.
Let's ask Billy, and then we'll
be disagreeing again with this panel.
But
okay, so like Patriots, I think for sure the next 2 weeks, like they get the Bengals this week with Joe Flacco starting, then they get the Giants next week. I don't have full schedules in front of me, but like I don't think that their playoff schedule is very easy at all. Whereas like the Saints, like week 4, like 15, 16, 17, like fantasy football playoffs is like the Panthers, the New York Jets, and the Tennessee Titans. I'm pretty confident on that from best ball. Like
I know it's Patriots get the Jets.
I think the Saints are way more in consideration than you guys are giving. But that's just my opinion.
I love that. I respect that. We're going to give you a bonus one as well. Bloody Bones, what's up, Boner? Good to see you, buddy. He says, what's up, Stat ATL? Ronnie Rich asks, DK or Darnell Mooney at the flex?
DK Metcalf, somebody I like a lot in daily fantasy this week. So for me, it's him. Like I'm not on board with Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. Like the last time we saw Kirk Cousins, it was systematic failure. They're without Drake London again this week. Like I think Atlanta could just fall on their face again.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Love that take. All right, Who Crew, you're back up, buddy. You ready?
Yeah.
We got you up, and we got more people from Who Crew saying hoo the choo choo train. Do I have a choo choo train sound here on my soundboard? Give me a moment. We need to see if we have a choo choo train.
I mean, oh, you do.
We do.
That sounds like the one from like the Monopoly game.
Amen. So the question here is: are we all smashing Tootin this week?
I mean, I know I answered Aaron Jones earlier, but that's basically I assume it's a redraft league and you want the guaranteed points. If you need ceiling, like if we're playing DFS, I am going to be a little in on Tootin. I mean ETN's the better play overall, but like Tootin's getting the goal line stuff. He has been for a few weeks now.
I love Travis Etienne this week, and that's a weird from me.
Another going to outscore ETN this week.
Okay. One of them's going to score a lot, or both of them's going to score 18.
I respect it. I respect it. Everybody's entitled to the opinion. I say an opinion is like an asshole, Sleez one. Everybody has one. They all stink. All right, from Marky Mark, he says Theo Johnson or Jawan Johnson, Battle of the Johnsons. Perfect for you, sir. He says also Sean Tucker or Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like Jawan Johnson as volume. Theo Johnson could get. I don't like Theo with Jameis. I'm gonna go Jawan, and I'm gonna go Sean Tucker for the touchdown upside.
I respect it. I respect it a lot.
Well, that's just why do I get all the freaking hard ones? Give me an easy one.
You get the hard Johnson question, sir.
You like those hard ones, don't you?
Johnson and Johnson, baby.
All right. Says this is from Chris Cheatham. Says, is Rachaad White droppable? If so, stash Burden, AD, or Neal, and we'll give you a bonus question as well, Chev.
I wouldn't drop Rachaad White. If given the choice to stash these three guys, I'm definitely stashing Luther Burden.
I respect it. All right, next question from A. Sandy. Still you, Chev?
Let Burden loose.
PPR format. Do we like Jordan Mason or Devin Singletary as an RB2? Oh, my God.
I would rather sit in my hands and clap than make this choice.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. I'll answer for real.
Yeah.
Give me Devin Singletary.
Why?
Because he's their goal line back.
Yep.
And
but Jordan Mason just found the end zone.
On how many touches did he have last week, brother?
4.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Okay. Devin Singletary is a part of that team's game plan for some reason. He might have a Taysom Hill type naked picture situation going on with the head coach.
All right. I love this. All right, Billy. This is from Tommy Finch. Michael Wilson or Chris Godwin, full PPR?
Oh, man. I mean, like, I was on Michael Wilson as part of triple stacks last week. Almost won me a ton of money, but I think I'm going Chris Godwin this week.
I love that call.
May I ask a follow-up question to this?
Absolutely. Sure. Is it a stand-on business?
No. Because I have this exact same thought. I'm saving my stand-on business for Sleez. You know this. Now, do you think that Chris Godwin immediately steps back in and full-time role? Like,
that's my question.
8 to 10 targets, or I don't think there's going to be a ramp up because they already did this whole deal, right? So,
all right, I'll answer this one. Historically, Chris Godwin coming back from injury plays 70 to 80% of the snaps the following game. He does not know a slow ramp up. He plays at 100% and he plays full snap share. When you look at the vacancy and the weakness against the Los Angeles Rams, especially the last 4 weeks, they've given up the second most fantasy points to the tight end position and the fourth most points to the slot position. Well over 37 fantasy points combined. Give me Chris Godwin to absolutely smash if he's healthy, and then make sure you bench Kate Otten. But if Chris Godwin doesn't suit up, if he's not 100%, but I'm assuming he is 100% and he's ready to suit up, then you definitely bench Kate Otten for sure. Okay, start Chris Godwin. Start him with confidence. He's one of my favorite plays in DFS this week. Sorry to steal your thunder, Billy. Any other thoughts on that?
No, I mean I like Godwin this week. I mean I like both of these guys this week. Chris Godwin's not on the main slate for like daily fantasy because the Sunday night football game. So I mean I think both are good options. Personally, I'm leaning Godwin in a game. I mean, they're both in games where they're likely going to be trailing, and against teams where they're gonna probably struggle to run the ball. Like Arizona's not getting any run game, so I mean, I don't mind either play. I know I'm kind of hedging here. Personally, I'm playing Godwin between the two.
I don't hate that. Ryan Gaffner over on X. We see you. If you guys are tuning in on X, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching, and supporting the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the dream. But we're going to ask you guys to generally support the dream by heading over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. It means the absolute world to me if you guys could smash a like, subscribe, join the community, because we do this all the time, every Saturday, every Thursday, and Monday to Friday in the off season, doing nothing but best ball drafts here with the best fantasy football community on the planet. Oh, we also do a 24-hour charity stream every year. I guess we're doing that again. Should we do that again? Well, different question. This is from Marcus Bowen. Shout out to our guy Marcus. He says, Superflex League, I need 2 flex spots. Got Tootin, Bryce Young, or Alec Pierce. Also, Godwin is on waiver. Should I pick him up?
I don't know who you have to drop, but I probably definitely want Godwin. And man, every time I get a question like the one I started the time before, I like don't start now. So like I like Bryce Young this week against the Niners. I think especially Superflex, like quarterback, you always just do it. And I personally absolutely love Alec Pierce this week. He is like my favorite play from that game. I think so. This is my theory on it, and we'll go a little in depth on it. It looks like the panel is kind of confused. So I kind of view the Colts team this year a little bit like a discount version of the Eagles from last year. Like you have the absolute elite RB, you have the 2 really good wide receivers, and like yes, it's Pittman and Pierce are definitely like lower tier to Devonta Smith and AJ Brown. But what does Spagnuolo do in that game? He said, we are going to try to stop the run. I know Saquon still got 84 and a touchdown, but that team put up incredible yards last year. But 84 to touchdown on Saquon Barkley was pretty light. I think they're going to do that. And in that game, both guys got deep over and over again. And I believe Alec Pierce is going to get deep. And last week, we seen 3 players get 30-plus yard longest reception against Kansas City.
Hey, and I mean, like you look at the cover 3 high. That's where Alec Pierce lives, and that's where he absolutely eats. So I don't disagree with that, and because Kansas City Chiefs play that at a very high rate. All right, guys, we're going to change the screen here because we got a couple supers. Coach 38P says, been wishing for a Chev Big Draft Energy collab. This is even better. This is the Avengers. We just got the Avengers assembled. We got Chev, we got Billy, we got Who Hames, what? We got Sleez, what? And we got, of course, yours truly. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the dream. And we're all going to take turns to answer your question here because that's what we do when we get supers. Been wishing for a Chev Big Draft Energy collab. New to the channel. Well, welcome into the family. Thank you so much. Can I get a trade question? Absolutely. My Bijan for Rico, Justin Jefferson. What do you think? I need to know the rest of your roster, but if we're just looking at this trade, in a vacuum, I would say that I would much rather have Rico and Justin Jefferson because you're getting a potential RB1 and the wide receiver with one of the friendliest fantasy football playoff schedules in football. I like the idea of more volume, and I mean sometimes Bijan disappears, and this team, like the Atlanta Falcons, they're not really playing for much. So I anticipate that if he just gets a slight little bump or a slight little bruise, we're not going to have to see him finish the season. Anybody else got anything on that one?
I mean, it was absolutely Bijan a week ago. If Drake London's out and with Kirk Cousins in and all that, like I do fear for Atlanta overall. And if you can afford to miss a running back in week 14, I currently like the Rico side.
Okay,
Like last week, I would have loved the Bijan side.
of course. Sleez, Billy, Chev, anything?
Yeah, man. I mean, the answer is always Bijan, but the situation right now is not Bijan.
Yeah.
And the situation for Justin Jefferson is terrible ass JJ McCarthy with the best schedule in football. So if you need the depth, I'd take it. If not, I'm okay either way. But if I need the extra piece, I'm taking it.
I appreciate that.
I'm contractually obligated to go with Bijan. I don't.
Right? It's
It
Bijan.
doesn't
Like,
feel good. It doesn't feel good, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, contractual obligation kind of like, is there integrity behind that response because there's a contractual obligation?
It's lacking a little
It's
bit.
like
of
working for Arby's and saying, "Hey, Arby's is absolutely delicious food," when we know very well Arby's is fucking disgusting. Hot take. I know this is going to offend a lot of people. I know Sleez.
I mean,
Arby's.
I'd put it like this.
Go buy those steak nuggets that are made out of Labrador lips at your own risk. All right, that's all.
No Labrador lips up in here, man.
Week 17.
Here for a second here. So, you can go if you want.
Yeah. So week 17, Bijan plays the Rams and Rico plays the Seahawks. So like neither is a good matchup there. So,
but and the caveat is Justin Jefferson has a fantastic playoff schedule.
Exactly.
I know that's the thing, but do we trust 9?
I mean,
Bijan has a very, very tough
because when you
schedule.
look, Sleez, when you look at that offense, when you look at that offensive line under Shane Canales, and more importantly, under that freaking offensive line, that offensive line travels well, and they can run on anybody and everybody. And they've shown it time and time again. Good defenses, bad defenses, doesn't matter. They're going to get theirs in the run game. So I'm not worried about Rico Dowdle or that rushing game. Whoever's the RB1 there is going to eat because they have a very safe floor. Coach 38P, thank you so much for the super. He also said another great what's up, Billy?
I mean, I think there's, you alluded to it, I think there's a couple factors that I would play into this trade, like one around the rest of your roster. Like some of it is like, how deep is your league? Like if this is a 10-team league versus a 14-team league, I think this is a completely different question.
Yeah.
I think just high level, like to me, 2-for-1 trades, I always want the best player. And the best player in this group is Bijan. I think the same argument that you're making for Bijan, or against Bijan, you could make for Justin Jefferson. Oh, they're out of it. Like, what are they playing for? Like, the Vikings are out of it. They're not making the playoffs. I don't know. Like, to me, I feel like Bijan is better than Rico. I don't think that's really a question. Rico's still got a bye in week 14. And they both have kind of a shitty championship matchup. So I don't know. To me, again, we want to know more about what your roster is like. I want to know how many teams are in this league. Like if it's a 10-team league, there's a lot of guys on waivers that you can go pick up that are decent startable guys. Whereas in a 14 or 16-team league, like I would much rather have Rico and Jefferson because I'm filling 2 spots. Whereas filling spots in a 16-team league is hard.
Honestly, all incredible points. I'll let you go first next, but Coach 38P with more fantastic just compliments. I really do appreciate it. He says, just want to say Chev and Big Draft Energy are putting in the work. I have been following the last few weeks. These guys are nasty, sweating, grinding all 22. Do you watch the all 22, Chev?
Yeah.
I literally just sit there with my PlayStation controller and just next, rewind, pause, slow. Reminds me of my good old playing days, man. The best of the best. I love that shit. I'm obsessed with the all 22. We got a 99-cent super from Wandier. The question is, and Billy, I'll let you go first. He says, start to Etienne, Judkins, or Swift. Judkins has been cheeks. Etienne now has Tootin being annoying. They all got warts.
I'm gonna again probably have an opinion that's different than the others on this panel. I'm going Judkins and I'm going DeAndre Swift.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's my 2 as well.
Oh
no, I actually think I definitely Judkins.
Yeah.
I don't think Judkins is a choice. I think Judkins is a for sure. Like the guy's going to touch the ball 15 to 20 times.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way about Travis Etienne as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I pulled up the last 6 weeks for the Cardinals. They're giving up like 130 some odd rushing yards a game.
Correct.
Jacksonville's run defense the Cardinals' run defense has been absolute garbage.
And it's only gotten worse the last
and it's
3 weeks.
They're giving up 8
5
rushing touchdowns, and you still got, while it is annoying, they have a package where they use ETN as a wildcat back. So it's just kind of luck if you get the goal line, the short yardage touchdown from Tootin, and that's been the play. So yeah, I'm gonna go ETN and Judkins.
I'm with you 100%. So the panel is 3-2. Judkins, no matter what, but 3 of us, Huhames, myself.
Give me 5 gifted the Tootin outscores ETN. Do we already have that?
Yeah, we already bet that.
Get ready for it.
And I also bet that Genty's going to do that as well. I'm down for that bet.
Do you want to follow up and victory lap me on Twitter if ETN outscores Tootin?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Turn over a new leaf, huh?
No, you came into the K9 Sharp thing late in the season. Doesn't even count.
No. We had a discussion here on the show, and then you decided to be like, "Hey, I told you so."
Yeah,
and then you lost 3 of the next 4 weeks.
No,
I didn't say a word when you lost the first.
No.
I didn't say a single word. I didn't tag you. I was just minding my business. Now, what you failed to understand is that when you go low, I will go to hell. So we're going to ride you out, and you better hope that you win, because if you don't, I'm going to be insufferable.
Oh, that's fine.
But
in other words, it was that K9's better value at the beginning of the year, all year long, was my talk.
That's not what you said to me. That's not what you said in the tweet.
No.
So,
yeah. Jose Rodriguez, let's keep it moving. Another super thank you guys so much for generally supporting us. We generally appreciate you guys so much. Jose Rodriguez with the 199 super. He says 2 wide receiver, 1 flex, Jennings, Tet, Tyler Warren, Judy, Wilson, Godwin. And once again, guys, we will try to get to everybody's questions. We'll always prioritize and push the supers to the top. So Billy, let's go with you again first. I like kicking it off with you because you always give us a little bit more spice. 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, Jennings, Tet, Tyler Warren, Judy, Wilson. I'm assuming that's Eugene Wilson, correct?
Eugene Wilson? No.
Emmanuel.
I'm going to guess it's
Emmanuel Wilson.
Emmanuel, not Eugene. I don't know why I said Eugene. Godwin. Eugene Wilson's a name of a player I played with.
I mean, it could be Michael Wilson too, and I think that kind of factor. I mean, doesn't factor for me because I already answered Godwin over Wilson, so I got to go Godwin here too. I think this for me. I don't think that you could consider not starting Tet as one of your 2 wide receivers in this group. I don't think anyone in the group is going to disagree. I think for sure it's Tet McMillan.
Yes.
Then for me, I'm probably going Godwin as my other wide receiver. And depending on who the Wilson is maybe Wilson for me there. If it's Emmanuel Wilson and Josh Jacobs is out, it's definitely Emmanuel Wilson. If it's Emmanuel Wilson and Josh Jacobs plays, I'm probably going Jennings. And if it's Michael Wilson, I'm probably going Tyler Warren, Godwin, Tet. It's a lot of around.
I love the big brain, like you just galaxy freaking chessboarded that in your head.
I mean, this isn't a decision. Depending on which Wilson it is, like this isn't a decision you should make tonight. This should be an 11:30 a.m. inactive decision.
He just confirmed it as Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. You're killing it. Who you'll go after me?
You guys really like Godwin over Michael Wilson?
Yes.
On your first game back, remember Ricky Persall last week on his first game back?
Yeah, and I told everybody to bench Ricky Persall on his first game back. But here's the difference, right? Chris Godwin wouldn't play unless he's 100%. That's the difference, right? Ricky Persall, he's going to get it.
With 18 targets.
The anatomical adaptation isn't there. Whereas Chris Godwin was healthy. He was ready to play, but like he just wasn't 100%. Little Nick here, little Nick there. He was always like in practice. He was always working on it, whereas Ricky Persall just wasn't doing it. Anatomical adaptation is a completely different thing. Here, I agree with Billy 100%. The Tet 100% no matter what. I think Jerry Jeudy has sneaky upside. I like Jerry Jeudy a lot this week in a matchup where the Las Vegas Raiders give up the third most fantasy points in the last 4 weeks to the wide receiver position, predominantly the X. That's where he lines up the vast majority of the time.
Hey.
Shedeur Sanders, historically the most accurate quarterback in college football history thus far in the season. 56% of the passing attempts that have gone towards Jerry Jeudy have been uncatchable. So this is going to be a fantastic spot for Jerry Jeudy. I'm very bullish on Jerry Jeudy. He's one of my favorite tertiary sleeper plays on the week in DFS and in fantasy football in general. So I'm going to say it's Tet no matter what. And then between Jerry Jeudy and Chris Godwin, pick your poison. Both of them are fantastic. If you need the upside because you're playing against like a Christian Kirk, for example, or a James Cook, then I would go with Godwin, play for the higher implied point total. If you need the floor, I believe that's Jerry Jeudy for you this week. Who aims? You're next.
I want to go Tyler Warren and Michael Wilson. On the Chris Godwin stuff, I do think he'll get peppered with targets. We seen him on the last time that he came back in the season on the first game back. I think it was 10 targets, only 4 receptions. There were a few drops in there. His hands were soft that game. Like he could not hold onto the ball.
Yeah.
And it's probably a reps thing. Yeah, he hasn't been able to practice a whole lot this year. That's my fear. It's not the volume that he's going to get. It's more that, number one, the Rams are awesome on defense, like insane on defense. And number two, like he already couldn't squeeze it a few weeks ago, and he hasn't been practicing really since then. So what do we expect?
Anybody else want to touch up on this one? Sleez, Chev?
I mean, I'm going. If I need 2 wide receivers, I'll go with the big pineapple and Michael Wilson, and then I'll flex Tyler Warren.
Okay, I like that. Sleez?
Dude, Ted, Wilson, Tyler Warren.
Okay. Coach 38 with another super. He says 10-man, half PPR. I'm 9-2 wide receivers, 2 roster in the chat.
Bro, stop barking.
He popped.
That's a big super.
A $10 super. Thank you so much, brother. He says Bijan for Justin Jefferson, Rico. Bijan a freak. Rico likes contact. 9-2 half PPR 10-man rosters. Allen, Hendy, Henry, Javante, Bijan, Waddle benches. K9, Kamara, Booty, Michael Wilson over Godwin. Big draft energy. You crazy? Hey man, I mean sometimes I like to get weird. So what was the question though?
It's basically confirming the earlier questions that we had. This is the Bijan for Rico and Justin Jefferson trade. And like with a 10-man league, as Stat ATL pointed out, I am probably swapping my decision to Bijan.
Yeah, I'm going to switch my decision to Bijan because Billy was very convincing with that one argument.
Yeah,
that one point, and he nailed it on the head.
Yep.
Do you guys?
Yep, exactly.
Welcome home, fellas.
Yeah,
it's so cozy in here. It's wonderful. George, thank you so much, man. So many supers, so generous of you. Very, very generous. George Troyan, always one of the most generous, one of the greatest guys, one of the best guys in the communities, and one of the sharpest dynasty minds in the business. Shout out to him. He says, flex, pick one. Adonai Mitchell, Burden, Parker Washington, quarterback, pick one. Dak or Jones projected with 121 versus 105. He's got Hendo, Diggs, and Goff with solid matchups. Sleez, why don't you go first on this one, buddy? This is also Max's GRCC league. What does GRCC stand for?
No idea.
Glen
Ridge. Yep, Glen Ridge Country Club. That's it. It's close. All right. So, man, Adonai Mitchell, does he get going this week with Tyrod Taylor? Parker Washington, is he going to go in versus Arizona? Luther Burden, who I've been waiting for forever. I mean, this is rough. I'm going to go with Luther Burden against Pittsburgh. I think he's going to break one. I think he's going to see more chances. I think the hype's picking up. I'm going to go with, they can't sit Dak, even though I honestly think Jonathan Taylor does not have a good week this week versus Kansas City, but I'm still not playing Daniel Jones over Dak.
All right. Anybody else got anything different on this? My personal lean is Parker Washington for sure. And then Dak Prescott. I like Dak Prescott a lot this week. Philadelphia's defense has been stifling as of late, but there is still one vacancy, and that is the deep ball on the boundary. So I anticipate, doesn't matter if it's Pickens, doesn't matter if it's CeeDee Lamb, one of those guys is going to have a breakout week this week. So give me Dak, give me Parker Washington. I like Parker Washington as plus matchup against Arizona Cardinals secondary that has struggled, and there's no Brian Thomas Jr. So it's literally going to be him and Jacoby Myers, and one of those guys is also going to nuke. Anybody else with a response here?
I'm Burden and Dak. I do have a random question that's not, I mean, it's pretty related to this, but how hard do we think that Jalen Carter is going to hit Dak today or tomorrow?
I think I was talking to Sleez about this on Thursday. Yeah. I think he's going to deliver him to the Lord, rightfully so.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that Luther Burden's lines are higher than DJ Moore's?
Yeah. Honestly, I thought that one was stifling, and I also thought that Alec Pierce's lines being higher than what, you want to see my nails? Alec Pierce's lines being higher than Michael Pittman's was also very interesting as well.
I mean, I'm all in on that.
Pittman, I'm down on this week 100%.
Well, I mean, the 25.5 longest reception for Alec Pierce should speak volumes.
Yeah.
Like just what Vegas thinks.
Absolutely. Billy, did you have anything that you wanted to touch up on here?
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is going to be a stand on. I mean, I don't know what your stand on business means. In daily fantasy, I personally think that Luther Burden is horrendous steam or chalk. He's not quite chalk this week. People are excited about the fact that like Burden has likely passed Amadei Zaccheaus on the depth chart because Zaccheaus played 13% of the snaps last week, and they're like, oh, it's going to be Burden. Did you see who actually benefited from the fact that Zaccheaus played no snaps? It wasn't that Burden got more snaps. Like Burden played less snaps in week 11 than he did in week 10. It was just that they started playing Colston Loveland more, even with Cole Kmet healthy. So I think that if
there was a lot more 12 personnel,
hang on, wait a minute. They played Cole Kmet 80% too, brother.
I'm aware. I'm just saying they played a lot more 11 personnel. Like it wasn't that like they just wanted to get Burden the ball more. Like Burden played less in week 11 than he did in week 10.
Burden is better than
me. This is Parker Washington, and it's not even a question.
I'm with you. It's not even close.
Whoa. We're just going to let that gloss over.
Time out. I told you I was going to use my stand on business.
Yes, go for it.
And now is the time.
Yeah.
Sleez.
Hold up. What did you just say? I'm going to need you to stand on business.
All right, folks. This is the Stand on Business feature series here. We do have a couple supers that we're going to get to and address, but this is why we do what we do, because not only do we love giving you guys fantasy football advice, but we're also incredibly competitive when it comes to the research that we do behind the scenes, right? So we have Stand on Business. It means that there's a disagreement, and everybody has the right to say, stand on business, explain yourself, explain your thought process. So, Chef, you called, you used your right to use your stand on business right here, right now. What are you asking? What is the stand on business? What is going on? Talk to us. And
Sleez casually dropped hey, Luther Burden is better at football.
Going to be better.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, you dropped that in there casually, and I'm gonna need you to explain yourself. Like, let's talk about it.
And just to clarify, who is he talking about better than?
Roma Doomsday.
Roma Doomsday. Cool. That is it. All right, Sleez, you're up, buddy. Stand on business. We're all listening.
So if Luther Burden would have came out his sophomore year, kind of like the same situation for the Miami Dolphins running back right now, which was the Doak Walker winner, they both would have been top 10 picks. They both got hurt their junior year. And when you're part of the Ben Johnson system, he drafts the guy that he wants. They didn't need to take Luther Burden in the second round, having DJ Moore and Rome Odunze already. And Rome Odunze is a fucking roller coaster ride that goes up and down and crashes, up and down and crashes. And Luther Burden will be your Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is your 100% target leader in 2026. And I'll bet any of you any amount of fucking money you want.
Let's do it.
Jeff,
right
are
now.
you satisfied with the response?
Name the amount. No. Name the amount.
You want.
Right now.
Whatever you want. He will lead them in targets for the wide receiver position in 2026.
Whatever you want, bro. Let's just
Let's
throw
go for 100.
Let's do it. Lock it in right now, today. Bet.
Okay, but is there any pushback or just a bet?
Oh yeah, there's pushback.
Okay, so
Like,
let's hear the
this
pushback.
is absolutely ridiculous. We're talking about the guy that the wide receiver coach was like, yes, this was the number one receiver in the draft for us. I had Roma Dunze above Marvin Harrison Jr., who was a consensus number one in that class. So not only do we have that, but we have him actually breaking out, actually getting all the routes, actually being on the field for 80 to 85% of the snaps. Whether it's a roller coaster for every wide receiver that's not going to get 15 targets or 12 targets. The record is 12 targets. So let's just say that doesn't get 12 targets a game. Okay. It's going to be a roller coaster. So yeah, I would bet on Roma Dunze. I think they're building the passing tree around him. Like Luther Burden is the DJ Moore replacement. He's going to be the guy that's going to be able to be creative and used after the catch and creatively. But I think Roma Dunze week in, week out is going to score you more fantasy points and have more touchdown upside.
So if it's a roller coaster ride, how's that roller coaster ride gone for Amon-Ra on the Lions?
How's the roller coaster ride going for a roller coaster that hadn't taken off yet?
I mean, we're already 12 games
tracks,
in.
He's saying, Sleez, the tracks are not even on the fucking. There's no train. There's no tracks. It's non-existent.
No tracks. Who's going to have a better
winning
your division?
Who's going to have a better?
Everyone came out with a 30-point game in week 2 and praised this guy like he's a top 10 wide receiver. And
it was the Dallas Cowboys. Even Wan'Dale Robinson went deep against the Dallas Cowboys. Somebody who you didn't like earlier.
He played the Detroit Lions with a beat-up secondary, and everyone praised him like he's fucking the next fucking Julio Jones. No.
Can I ask one question, Sleez?
Yes.
So if Travion Henderson is there, there's absolutely no way Luther Burden is on that team, right? like they let that clock time all the way down and took somebody at the last second because it was the top of their board.
Where we're at now, what does that matter?
They didn't want
apples and oranges were fucking different. Would they be different?
You were talking about how he was the best receiver in the class. That's why.
No, I said I think he's a better prospect. And I think that's why Ben Johnson went out his guy.
He's a better prospect. So that's why he got better draft capital, right?
Absolutely.
That's why he got better draft capital, right?
He got hurt.
Okay.
He got hurt. He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Luther Burden came out in the sophomore year.
And if Ollie Gordon did, he'd have been a top 10 pick, Doak Walker winner too.
If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
No
but the fact remains, what the fact remains,
means nothing.
Whatever. Hey, what happened? What happened? Happened. And hey, who's going to have a better rookie year?
Who for what?
Between Luther Burden and Roma Dunze.
Well, fuck, he's in a triple fucking timeshare playing wide receiver.
Okay, so Keenan Allen aren't more.
Roma Dunze was also in a triple timeshare as well behind Keenan Allen and DJ Moore.
Okay.
Hey, it gets uncomfortable when you put him on the hot seat now.
Playing 30%.
We got more supers, fellas. Let's move on. That was way too much time on fucking Luther Burden.
And we will wait and see, and you'll see.
Way too much time on Luther Burden. God bless you both. Do I trade Tet for Drake? Thank you, Bob France Fishing, for the $1.99 super. He says, do I trade Tet for Drake London redraft full PPR? If you're getting Tet side, absolutely. The PCL injury is a very complicated one. Just speaking from my knowledge in that field, I'm not very bullish on the emergency need for him to come back, and I also don't like the PCL injury because typically when your PCL is aggravated, it throws a bunch of the other ligaments. Give me the Tet side all day. I love Tet rest of season. Drake London is one of those guys where I'm trying to get rid of right now. And if I'm wrong, I apologize generally, but I just worry about the level of the injury and just that team just being a dumpster fire the rest of the way. Anybody else have a different take on this one?
No. I mean, obviously this doesn't even come about if Drake London is healthy. So
correct.
Like,
is he playing next week?
They hope that he can play next week. But I mean, we just saw right? 6 weeks.
I know.
With the PCL.
Yeah, there's a lot of mixed reviews and whatnot. If he is healthy, nice. I mean, Tet looked so good.
He's looked good all year. He's just not had the ball being catchable.
He looked like, I'm not comparing him directly to Megatron, but he was that dominant this past week where he just looked like it was a man against children. He was just absolutely dominant. He was bigger and stronger, jumped higher, ran faster than everybody on the San Francisco 49ers defense, because fuck the 40-winers. Right, Sleez? All right, we got another super chat here from our friend George again. He says, Sleez states Luther Burden is the Bears slot merchant. Love it.
100%. Yes.
I see what he did there, because his name is his slot.
That's how it's being used now.
I'm on Raw
Crazy.
2.0 will be here next year. It's for 2026. Lock in. Ready.
All right.
I hope they draft somebody.
I bet you DJ Moore's traded too in the offseason.
Well, yeah.
Well, either traded or dropped, one or the other. Okay. Whew, boys. That was fun. Thank you guys so much for the supers. Once again, guys, we're going all the way back up to where we left off before the supers. If you guys want your questions prioritized, that's how you get it done. You guys can tell we get really animated, and it's really fun. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. What's up to you, brother? Happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, Warrior Loft. B Silva says, start one full PPR. And we're going to go rapid fire here because we got so many questions. It's crazy. I'm not even a quarter through like my little slider there. So Chev, me, Sleez, Huhames, Billy, Chev. That's the order. Okay, Chev, you're up first. Start one full PPR. Darnell Washington, Girdert, Dallas Goddard, or Brenton Strange.
Give me Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. This one's for me. Start two, Odunze, Pittman, Jalen Warren. If Jalen Warren's out there, I'm definitely playing him. So I'm going to sit Michael Pittman this week, even though I do like him to bounce back. I'm going to sit Michael Pittman this week, but we'll see. Sleez, start. This is from Warrior Loft. Start two, JJ versus Packers, 11th worst. Pickens versus Eagles, or Michael Wilson versus the Jags. I think McCarthy is too inaccurate to just trust at the moment, especially versus the Packers. So start two between Justin Jefferson, George Pickens, Michael Wilson.
I'm still going Jettas.
You need to start one more.
Pickens.
Jettas and Pickens. Okay. Ayo, shout out to Brainy Ballers, guys. This guy's fucking brilliant. He's one of my favorite guys on the planet. Brainy, can we get you on the show? Brainy, I will literally send you the invite right now. Mine's hanging right behind my head. There's my Brainy Ballers helmet. Take your fantasy football championships to the next level by getting your Brainy Brawlers custom trophies. He also has this like fantastic playoff thing going on. It's pretty great. He says, smash that like, y'all. Shout out to my guy Brainy Ballers. Great.
Get Rip in here. Get him in here.
Is Rip in the chat?
Yeah.
Rip, if you want an invite, brother, you just say the word. Let me know what he says. I would love to get Rip in here. Last time we had Rip and Chev and you, it was a good show. Fucking full house. I love this. Add Taysom if we have to. I love Taysom Hill, but no, we're gonna stick with Dallas Goedert there. All right. Who crew start Ferguson versus the Eagles. Jawan Johnson. I feel Jawanson gets more targets and yards.
I'm kind of in on Juwan Johnson more than Ferguson this week. I know the panel will disagree, but I am Juwan. I'm Juwan Johnson. Yeah.
I like Juwan Johnson's volume, but I think people overlook the matchup with the Cowboys because it doesn't matter when you have CD and Pickens. Like Ferguson's still going to be open and be a touchdown, and he loves him in the red zone. So, I mean, it's apples to apples. I guess the volume's higher with Johnson, but the touchdown upside's higher with Ferguson.
I respect it. Billy, this is from Trone Force 8199. Says, with Dart out, I had Flacco as a backup, but dropped for Love because I didn't want to wait on Burrow news. Who would you start this week? Love versus Minnesota, Lawrence versus Arizona, Winston versus Lions, or Shuck versus the Atlanta Falcons? Like, why is his name Tyler Shuck when it's spelled Shao? I hate it.
Brainy Ballers, I love you with Jags and Dart here. I'm going famous Jameis against the Lions. Dude's going to chuck the ball. They ain't going to be able to run. They're going to be behind. Garbage time points count the same as first quarter points. Yeah.
I respect it. Chev, back to you. Start. This is from Daniel Surfy. He says,
wait a minute. I want everyone. What does everyone think on that one? Because I have the same situation. Love, Winston, or Shuck?
It's not Shuck.
It's very clearly not Shuck.
I'm personally going with if you need the ceiling, then Jameis Winston is that.
I got 22 from Cook already.
Okay, then I'm going with Jordan Love.
Yeah. Jordan Love had a 389 and 4 game versus the Vikings early on last year.
Also, like Romeo Dobbs to bounce back. He had 9 targets this past week, 7 to 9 targets.
Jacob's banged up. We expect a little more pass volume here.
Just didn't really translate. So yeah, give me Jordan Love. I think that's going to translate a little bit more there. Okay. All right. Chev, Daniel Surfy says start 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Michael Wilson, Alec Pierce, Godwin, Judy, and Jacoby Myers. Ooh, this is a tough one, Sleez. This is a real tough one.
No, I like Michael Wilson and Alec Pierce.
My
bad.
Yeah, it's Alec Pierce and Michael Wilson for me.
Yeah, I don't like Godwin on his first game back. Judy with Shadur, no, thank you. Jacoby Myers in the run game, no, thank you.
Man, I disagree wholeheartedly, but we'll keep it moving. And yes, shout out to Brainy Ballers, guys. If you guys are not familiar with the Star Predictor Score, the SPS, it literally predicted in the offseason before the rookie draft ever happened that Jackson Dart would be one of the best, if not the best, quarterbacks in NFL history, just simply based off of his athletic profile, his player profile, everything combined in the SPS. The SPS has never been wrong, and Brainy Ballers designed the SPS. He's some sort of rocket scientist. He works for NASA. He's in space somehow right now. He really is brilliant. Check out the Star Predictor Score. It was featured on Pat McAfee Show. It was featured on Barstool Sports. It was featured literally everywhere. Just the work he did about Jackson Dart. He projected Patrick Mahomes, by the way, and Lamar Jackson as well. Shout out to Brainy Ballers and the SPS. Did Rip say anything? Is Rip in? Mooney or Rome this week? PPR story shade. That's for me. It's Rome, and it's not even close. I like Mooney and the history he had with Kirk Cousins, but like it's not even close. It's ugly there. I want nothing to do with anybody other than Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts this week from that offense. Ronnie S. Rich says, Sleez, Johnson and Gordon out, so hopefully DK eats regular regardless of quarterback. I don't hate that call. He says Hunter Henry versus Cincinnati or DK versus Chicago. No Gordon. No Jalen Johnson. I thought that I saw.
Yeah, I thought they were both playing.
Jalen Johnson is out. They ruled him out late.
What about Gordon?
Gordon might be in there. He's game time decision.
I thought I just saw news about Gordon prior to going live.
But Jalen Johnson's the one we're waiting for. So I'm going DK with no Johnson all day.
Okay. Who Hames? This is from Justin Jaramillo. He says, sup guys, RB2 and Flex need 2. Rashad White, Ramondre Stevenson, Tootin, Bam Knight, Kareem Hunt. Thanks.
Tootin and Kareem Hunt.
All right. Give him the toot.
Toot.
Hold on.
That's his.
Gordon's injured reserve.
He's IR. Okay.
Brisker's questionable. All 3 linebackers are out. Dude, Bears defense is so beat up.
How many fantasy points will Taysom Hill score this week? Full panel answer, please. Whatever you guys respond, I'm going to say over by like 10 to 15. So everybody else go first. Chev, how many fantasy points will Taysom Hill score this week?
3.
Sleez.
2.4.
Who Hames?
0.1.
Okay. And Mr. Billy Galeman, stat ATL.
I mean, he's got 4 targets on the season, so let's say 3.
Okay. I'm going to say he's going to go for minimum double digits, but I like him to explode for at least 21.
Don't do this again.
I'm doing it again.
Don't
it's
do
happening.
it again.
And like, listen, this is the ultimate clip. Pepper, Tony, thank you for the clip. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, if you do it every single week, it's going to be a fucking clip every single week.
He had a bye week last week, and we did it the week prior. And you yourself literally texted me. I have the text of you texting me saying, shit, he had the goal line opportunity.
He did have the goal line carry. He did.
Nobody gives more red zone and goal line opportunities in the last 5 weeks than the Atlanta Falcons on average. So when we're talking about a red zone monster, a guy who's going to absolutely get all the fucking opportunity in the red zone, yeah, give me him for 2 or more touchdowns as well. And listen, ultimately, I'm looking forward to my vindication of being proven that I'm right. Billy Gableman, this next one's for you. Vinny Brigandi says, hey guys, Justin Jefferson or Dunze, and then need 2 of these 3, Worthy, Dobbs, or Mooney.
I mean, if you need 2 of the 3 in their wide receivers, can't Jefferson or Doomsday be one of those guys?
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it's a different question.
I mean, this is again different than the panel. I'm starting Roma Doomsday over Justin Jefferson this week.
Who said that was different?
Yeah, me too.
And then need 2 of these 3, Worthy, Dobbs, or Mooney. I mean, I'm probably sitting Worthy, even though like our best ball hates that. I know someone on the panel is annoyed. He's up there on my screen. I mean, like he's just like the 4th option in that offense.
Dude, Noah Gray's a higher option than Xavier Worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe he's the 5th option. Like I don't know. Like I mean, yes, could he get there on one play? Does he have 50-yard touchdown in his range of outcomes?
Yeah, he
sure. But I don't know. I'd rather.
I just looked down and realized like I can't be talking like a tough guy and flinging my hands around with like this right now. So I'm gonna fucking take a step back and calm down and pipe down. And
Worthy has to have Mahomes throw the ball in an area he can catch it for him to score.
Well, like here's the thing: the deep ball opportunities and targets are there. It just hasn't translated, but this is the week it does. All I'm saying is, I wouldn't be shocked if Hollywood Brown or Xavier Worthy score 20+ fantasy points this week because that's what the matchup against the Indianapolis Colts, based off of alignment, indicates that will happen. I think Rashee Rice has wide receiver 1 upside as well, by the way. And Patrick Mahomes, 274.5 passing yards is literally the freest lock in fantasy football this week because that is the most anemic rushing offense in football in the Kansas City Chiefs offense. What's cooking, fellas, says George Soron.
Tre'Davious Ward is big for the Colts, man, with Sauce Gardner in that pass D.
Not worried. Considering that Lamar Jackson has an easy opponent, this one's for you, Chef. This is from Reynolds Orncon. I hate that the names look like this. I apologize. Considering that Lamar Jackson has an easy opponent, who do you think will score more fantasy points, Lamar or Brisket?
I think this is a huge Derrick Henry week. I think that we're looking at a ceiling outcome for Brissett where it has just been kind of mid. Something's not right with Lamar's lower body. And he's got 226 yards rushing on the season. He just hasn't, he's hiding something. And I don't think we're going to get a ceiling outcome from Lamar. They're going to win a bunch of games because him at 80% is still the most athletic quarterback in the league. So I think Brissett scores more fantasy points this week, but do not start Jacoby Brissett over Lamar Jackson, please.
I respect that you said that. And honestly, I don't hate the fact that you said that. Because Lamar was on the injury, like
they're managing something.
He was in the injury report again this week, and he missed a little bit of time in practice.
He didn't practice on Wednesday. Yeah, like healthy people don't not like healthy franchise quarterbacks don't not practice on Wednesday, especially not 28-year-old ones.
Yep. All right, Chris, yours truly 5501. This one's for me. He says trade Bowers, Michael Wilson, and Judkins or Rico for Kittle and Olave since they have better rest of season schedules. I also have I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So,
no,
giving up way too much depth, too much value. That like
Judkins' schedule is so good.
It's not just the championship schedule that we're looking at. We're just looking at the schedule overall. And we got another super chat. So we'll get to the super chat after this one, Sleez. Tommy Finch, 9815. I have Trey McBride at my 10.
What happens? This is what happens.
Should I drop Gatson for somebody like Luther Burden?
No. Just because I'm hyping up a guy for 2026, it's not time to drop a stud tight end for him. No.
Thank God you said that. All right.
I'd rather trade Gadsden.
Okay, we got it. We got a dynasty question, so we're gonna scroll all the way down here.
Hoff, what's good,
all right, brother? Hoff, appreciate you reposting the stream, brother. George Treyon, $4.99 super chat again. George, you don't have to do that, brother. I'm grateful that you did. He says, dynasty question is Golden a bust, sell candidate, sell him for a few deflated footballs, Green Bay offense for fantasy wide receivers. I feel very, very, very targeted here. I feel like this is a personal slight and personal shot. What do you guys think? Chev, Huhames, Billy?
He's definitely not worth the value you drafted him for.
Well, like I know that it's a different coaching staff, but like we'd seen it, 7 years ago in Green Bay, a wide receiver take till year 3 and then become the best receiver in football. And Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams is also a wholly
Yeah, I mean they're totally different
build.
players, but like
Yeah.
But like it happens. Like wide receivers can take up to 3 years to really work out. But
I mean, shit.
like
Look at
you're not
Quentin
going to get
Johnston.
anything for him right now. Like that's the thing. Like you're just not going to do what?
Yeah.
I was
But it's
saying, look
just
at Quentin
that.
Johnston.
You're not getting anything for him. So
Yeah.
why are you selling? Like,
Right.
Like
Right.
you're gonna get what, a 3rd round pick? You spent a first on him? Maybe
Hey,
maybe a
wait,
second?
I got a first from Disco. Come on now.
Listen,
Did you?
what you do here is you sit him on your bench and you just look at him and be real sad about that until he does something good. And then you have a window potentially, if you can get someone who believes in him the way that you did still to take him on. But that's unlikely to happen in the next, between the draft cycle, free agency, all that stuff. You're just not going to have a window unless he pops off in these next 5 games to do anything close to get the value back that you drafted him.
I am hopeful. Billy, did anybody else want to say anything there?
Yeah. What would you put his value at? Curious.
Right now, I'm saying late round 1, definitely like round 2. Value.
No way. Yeah, that's George
No.
Pickens. That's George Pickens area.
It's like late 2, early 3.
All right. Well, then
Maybe.
You would have to, bro. Like
Mid
I
third,
would- I
late third.
would break my
mind you,
thumb.
I do like 14 man, so like early round 2.
Yeah, that's equivalent, but still,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I'm just hurt. And like
hurt
instead
people. I respect it.
instead of my friends just like picking me up
George
while I'm down, you guys
with
are
the super chat.
you guys are pouring salt in the wound, but you're doing it with money. Like, God bless you.
I'm right there with you, man. I was high on him in best
You
ball.
were in best ball.
I didn't have as much as you, but I ended up with 18%. Like that's not nothing. Like
Yeah, I had about the same thing, 17, 18, I think.
yeah, like
I had 31%.
yeah.
Buddy,
And I had
you have to take
33%.
stands in these. You
Yeah,
can't just
16%.
you can't just play. Oh, I'm going to match the field on this and that.
Oh, I'm never taking a stand like that again.
have
I mean,
to
it
take
paid
stands.
off
You have to be
last
willing
year
to
when I did it
lose.
with Jamar Chase. It paid off last year when I did it with Jamar Chase. I did it with Worthy. I did it with
ETJ
Brian
and Golden.
Hopkins, and I did it with fucking Golden and Kenneth Walker for what it's worth. I did it with all 4 of those guys. I'm having a bad. It's just rough. It's just rough. All right. And like every time I'm trying to be upset, I got these fucking painted nails. Chev, fuck. Okay.
But
Who's
that
next?
Bayou Buck or Bengal Buck or whatever his fucking name was last year,
Yeah,
he
he did.
put on business and said it's going to be the Bengals. And he drafted all these teams Bengals heavy. And what happened last year? He came in 1st, 7th, 11th. He had so many teams up at the top. Like you have to take stands in order to win, or else you're just playing the lottery. And I'm like, I'm just picking guys, and I hope that luck just completely falls my way.
Yeah.
Could you get there? Sure. Of course you could. But like, there's no skill.
But here's the question. How many times has that happened where a guy hits 6 teams in the top fucking 15?
I think that's one of
Probably
most
the only
successful-
time in history.
Yeah.
How many years has
So
best ball?
I get the stance, but that's pretty outlandish.
Didn't
I'm rolling-
LaRue kind of like
I like
dominate as
to
well?
take the stance on your player. I'm not against that, but
I'm
saying that you
rolling
can
with-
do it
I'm rolling
all
with
like
Billy.
that is
solely because of the fact that, like, one, I have to oppose every single one of your takes, Sleez. And two, I think the notion of, hey, you got to take some stands, like,
Oh man.
buying those super stacks. Like, I feel like you'd be sitting pretty if you got a Stafford, Puka, Devontae stack. Like, that's a notion. It would seem ridiculous until somebody has 6 in the top 50, and now that's what people should be hunting for.
Yeah.
yeah,
All
but
right.
that's like a 0.01% chance. So I mean, yeah, I like the stance, but saying you could pull that Bengal bug shit, that's crazy. That was so
I
lucky.
mean, it's literally working again this year with Stafford and.
But does he have 6 teams in the top 15 again?
I don't know
If
drafted 50
if
with
someone
like that.
did that, they probably would.
Right.
Well,
Like
let's
if
see
you
it.
if you
Let me
quadruple
pull it
down
up.
on the
You
Rams
guys think
offense,
it's so
I feel like
easy.
your advance rate's going to be
These
pretty high.
stats are just driving me nuts. Let's pull it up here. Okay, so here you go.
Hold
Not
on,
for
hold
me,
on.
'cause I'm sick of this shit. This is not fucking easy to do. This is dumb.
No, please.
Nobody said it was easy to do. It's just that
We have
the theory has
literally
some
like
levity
100
to it.
questions we need to get to.
So
So
the guy in first has the team in 14th, and that is it. And his stack play is Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Goff, and Herbert. His other team is Josh Allen, Goff, and Love. So he didn't play any Rams, just to fucking clear the air.
can we go
Again,
rapid fire now? Because we
Come
it's been
on.
an hour and 10 minutes.
Talk
and
to
we're
me
not
about
even
6 and top 15 being easy. No fucking
Okay,
way.
who Hames?
Come
What's
on.
up, guys?
Who
Dustin
said it was
Stone?
easy? You have got to stop making up these fucking narratives for no reason.
Jesus. I've been saying
Nobody said it was
not
easy. You're not going to gaslight people into us saying like, "Oh, it's really easy to do this." We said it was an
I just told you
outlandish
it's
idea,
awesome.
and you were like,
They
"No,
clipped the Rams, they could have done it
no.
again. You want me to
It's
clip it?
ridiculous. It's not easy." But the
You want me to
theory
clip it?
literally has water. It holds weight.
Jesus.
We
Move
have
on.
got
right.
to stop trying to gaslight people.
I will look at that Ram shirt right there, and I'll pull that clip up for you so you can hear it again.
All right. What's
If it
up,
was
guys?
Rams-
My wide receivers are Lamb, BTJ, and Sutton. Would you trade Lamb for T. Higgins and JMO? Who Hames?
No, I would not.
Okay. Billy Gableman. We got another super chat. God bless.
I had to reorganize my brain after that discussion.
Yeah.
I had to.
Okay. So we did pull this one up, but we
Sorry.
did get another super chat. So we're going to scroll down there after. He says, "Hey guys, 5 and 6 need a win to stay alive. Flex Michael Wilson, Juan Jennings, or David Montgomery in full PPR. This is from Motivational Sports."
Wow.
Wilson. I'll go Michael Wilson.
Okay.
I'm gonna start David Montgomery. Like they're expected 31.5 points. Like
that was just Billy's. This is the one we can all answer. All right. If Burrow plays, would you? This is from the real Mike Mills with a $4.99 super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much. He says if Burrow plays, he's not playing. Start Chase Brown over Brees. I'm doing that regardless. Or Judkins in second RB slot. Oh, Judkins over all of those. No BTJ. Would you start Strange over Ferg? Absolutely not. All half PPR. So yeah, I'm starting Judkins and I'm starting Ferguson. Anybody else defer there? I do like Chase Brown though. I think he has a lot of sneaky upside this week.
Judkins and Ferg.
Yeah, Sleez, Judkins, Ferg.
Man, I like Chase Brown though too.
I do like Chase Brown, but who's higher in your rankings?
Judkins is. Give me Judkins. Hang on, I got the door.
Who Ames?
I'm definitely Judkins. I understand Ferg, but I would personally start Strange.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah,
Billy.
Judkins and man, I hate to do it. Who? Strange.
Yeah.
Fucking guys. All right. Billy, PPR format. Do we like Addison or Slayton as wide receiver 3?
I mean, it's weird. It's so weird to say this. Slayton has more upside.
I don't hate that call. Absolutely not. Jose Rodriguez says 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. Tet Wilson, Godwin, Judy, Tyler Warren, Jennings. Did we answer this already?
We did this one already.
Yeah.
Okay. That was one of the supers, right?
Could be.
Yeah, I believe.
We definitely
it was a super. All of us went through it.
Okay.
We gave mixed bag of answer.
Yeah. Country Boy Jazz. This one's for you, Chef. Sick name, by the way. Country Boy Jazz. 12-man PPR start. Who? 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Purdy, Mahomes, RB, CMC, Jones, Walker, Tucker, Benson, Rodriguez. Rodriguez is on a bye. Olave, Diggs at wide receiver, Pierce, Jennings, Burden, Terry, tight end, AJ Barner, Otten, Waller, defense, Rams, Packers.
I mean, so you got to cut out the names that are just auto starts first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like CMC.
Okay, well, just let Chef get this so we can just go rapid fire because we are so far behind right now.
Mahomes, Aaron Jones, then
CMC.
Yeah, obviously, like we said, cut out the obvious. Like
Okay.
Unless you start your day with a ball gag in your mouth, you're not benching CMC.
Yeah, but let's just make sure that like we're very transparent in the response.
That's fair.
So we're
That's
100% like CMC is
All right.
100% definitively a start. Okay. Yes.
And we'll go Olave and Pierce, and I'll go Barner out of these guys,
And then defense.
and then I'll go Packers defense easy.
Okay. Did you get a flex in there?
Yeah, give me flex wise. I'll take Kenneth Walker.
I love
Kenneth
that.
Walker with Sean Tucker.
Yeah, I
I'll
love
go
that.
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I like Kenneth Walker this week too. Wandier says, "Oh, we got that one too. That was a super, right?" The Soul Adam, guys, check out Big DGen Gaming on Twitch. That's my little brother. He's playing Call of Duty there. I'll be joining him later on tonight. He just got monetized on Twitch as well. So
That's
God bless
nice.
everybody from the community who's done that. But if you're on Twitch and you have a free Prime, my little brother just got monetized. Big DGen Gaming. Go check him out. Question about boys. Got you, brother. Coach says, just okay, we got that one too. We're flying. Start two. This one's for me. Start two running backs, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex, 1 PPR. Need massive upside starts. Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry for sure. Booty, Watson, Trey Tucker, Sean Tucker, bench, Parker, Dortch, waivers, Yoshavash, Carter, Tillman, Coker, AD Mitchell, Slayton. So Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones are must starts. Sean Tucker, you want to flex. Trey Tucker, I'm not playing. Parker Washington, I am starting at wide receiver. I don't hate Tillman this week, but I think Slayton is your wide receiver too. And then your flex, I would say, is Slayton
Over
and
Christian
then
Watson?
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. There's too many mouths to feed there. Slayton or Tillman? Slayton or Tillman? That's my answer, sir.
Jeez.
Uh,
Can we jam in? Can we jam in some Coker if we're gonna just swing for the fences?
I,
49ers allowing that many receptions to the slot.
I will say this. I am not a cokehead.
I am.
And if I want to like apologize publicly if I come across as grumpy or angry, it's because I am. Not just because my fantasy football lineups suck camel dick right now, but I also started a diet where I'm not allowed to eat carbs or any sort of starches.
What?
And I'm hurting. I'm hurting. But I want to stick around. I want to be healthy. I want to get the ticker nice and nice. So
let me I came into like a low carb diet like a year and a half ago, and the first 2 months are very rough, but then it's fine.
all right.
Yeah.
So I got like
it's not going to be easy, I promise
Yeah.
you. But once you get there,
Tell them,
you'll be
Coach.
happy.
It's
Yeah.
rough, man. It's rough. Keep pounding. Would I be okay? This is for Sleez. This is from Alex G. He says, "Would I be crazy to start Wandell
Yes,
over
you're
Jacobs
crazy.
if he's active? He's a game time decision right now, but I kind of worry he will split carries with Wilson due to him being shaken up."
17 games. What is it? 17 touchdowns in 18 games, or what is it? 18 and 19. I'm not sitting Jacobs ever, even if he's banged up.
Love it. Who Hames? Should I start? This is from Liad Coach. Coco says, "Should I start Gainwell, Booty, or Godwin, or should I pick up Yoshavash?"
I probably just I start Gainwell, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. This was another super. Thank you guys so much for your generosity today. This chat's been crazy. We got 47 people watching. This is like a new high. So thank you, panel. Thank you, chat. You guys are incredible. But I am going to ask you guys for one more favor. If you guys could take a moment to smash the like to help the YouTube algorithm pick up the channel so this dream can continue to come true. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been all incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Chev digs deep. Chev is him, man. I rock with Chev. I could tell he played ball at a very high level. I know that for a fact. All right. Who Hames? A PPR flex fellas. We trust K9, Sharps, Tootin, or Christian Watson this week.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and just ride with K9 this week. Like,
God, I thought you were gonna say it.
Fantastic.
Tooting that thing up, baby.
Tooting over
week.
K9?
Yes. Yep.
It's closer than I want to admit, but I definitely like K Walker this week a lot.
I like
Are we
Kenneth
doing,
Walker too.
are we
but
doing
I
another
like
5 gift on that one, Sleez?
No, I like that matchup too much. I just think Tootin explodes this week.
Okay, cool. Just had to clarify. Chev is built like a rock. I wouldn't argue with him ever. I could take him in a 1-on-1. Chev with the Flames. Sorry,
Basketball? What are we talking?
in the trenches, brother.
No,
line
sir.
up at defensive
No,
end.
sir.
I'll line up anywhere you want me to line up. It ain't gonna
Absolutely.
go good for you.
I will pancake you, and I will deliver you to the Lord. 100%.
I will
No doubt about
finish
it.
pouring syrup on your back after I've humbled you.
I cannot wait. Let's meet at. I will bring my pads. I will bring my helmet. I will bring the cleats, and I will put you in the bucket there. Can't wait.
Okay.
What's his face? Billy, this one's for you. This is from Jay Moore. Should I drop Mooney or Jennings to start Wan'Dale Robinson or stash AD, Dobbs or Pat Bryant? Which wide receiver should I keep for the playoffs?
I mean, I'm not dropping Juwan Jennings. Certainly not for Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, I'm totally fine with dropping Darnell Mooney. I don't see a ton of upside there. And I think Romeo Dobbs is – I'm surprised that he's available on waivers, to be honest. I mean, I think I'd rather have Romeo Dobbs than Darnell Mooney.
Love it. Big Dog, Michael Wilson, we got that one. Wilson, Mooney or Rome PPR. This is from Shade. Chef, can you get this one, brother?
Yeah, bro. Rome.
Okay. Can you get this one easy? Because that one was really common sense. This is from B-Rons. It says trade Swift, Pershaw, and Ramondre for HN.
Yeah. Smash.
Yeah.
All day. We got another super, guys. Always gets prioritized and pushed to the top. This is from Jeff Louie. He says PPR sit one, Eugene Wilson, Emmanuel Wilson. I keep saying Eugene, Michael Wilson or Alec Pierce. For me, it's Emmanuel Wilson. What about you guys?
I agree.
And thank you so much for the $2 super, brother. God bless you.
It's Emmanuel Wilson unless
if Jacobs is out. Yeah. That's
if Jacobs is inactive, Wilson is the for sure start of these three.
Yeah.
So
right.
It's one of the Wilsons.
It's one of the Wilsons.
Yeah. Okay. Comprende.
I would sit Pierce.
If I ordered it, I would go Wilson, Pierce, Wilson, Emmanuel, Pierce, Wilson.
Okay. For me, it's Michael Wilson regardless. Just don't trust Emmanuel Wilson's game. I don't think it translates into this matchup. Okay. Michael Wilson. Okay. Okay, this is it. Mike Evans worth picking up off of waivers. Was just dropped. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. If you have the roster space, by all means, I'll answer this
on
as
IR.
well.
Like you can put him on your IR spot.
Yeah, if your fantasy league allows an IR, I'll take this one as well. 18 PPR trade from Adrian Jefferson, Dowdle, Judkins, Higgins for Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Genty, Stafford. I want nothing to do with Genty rest of the season, especially his playoff schedule. So give me the first side. Sleez, Dak or Flacco this week?
I'm still going Dak, but I want to throw one thing at you guys for all the Darnell Mooney questions that are going to come, and I have Darnell Mooney as an absolute sit this week for so many reasons. So you know what Kirk Cousins has done with Darnell Mooney in his past 6 games and how his starts have been when they're both out there healthy?
Well, I mean, I know last year he had almost 1,000 receiving yards, if not 1,000 receiving yards. He had
992.
Yeah, he had one of his best years ever in his career. But I mean, like,
it's Kirk Cousins play. He's a bum.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins,
and it's different than last year. So remember that.
Different than last year.
Their last 6 games together, he only averaged 2.8 fantasy points, and Kirk Cousins only averaged 7.7. And now the New Orleans Saints corners on the outside are one. I guess I didn't read the statistic. I didn't know this.
Yeah,
are one of the top 5 teams against X wide receivers. Straight up, I didn't know that.
That one corner is insane.
Darnell Mooney is going to get cooked.
One corner is insane. Like the Saints defense is actually like
not bad.
Okay, like, they're fine.
I didn't really notice that.
Like as Stat was saying earlier in that question, like people are sleeping on the Saints on the defense. Like, no, he was absolutely right.
And this is a shout out to fantasy esports stardom sit-em, Darnell Mooney.
Love that. All right. Who Hames, right? Sleez. We'll give you this one to Sleez as well. How long will the Bills continue to shut down tight ends?
I mean, their defense is so beat up. I don't know if they're stopping anybody anytime soon, man. They're just taking injury after injury at every single position. I mean, Ed Oliver, Taylor, Benson goes down, Rapp is banged up. Their defense is just hurting. And the funny thing is, the only guy that's the not healthy guy to trust is Bosa, and he's healthy. It's mind blowing. Football in a nutshell.
Who's the best tight end the Bills have faced this year?
Cop hits.
I'd have to look that up.
I would say it's Travis Kelce. He went 4 for 66. I wouldn't say that's completely like shutting him down 66 yards. The rest of the to me, like some of these like defense first tight end is just like, who have you played? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
They didn't play. They played Mark Andrews, Mason Taylor, Darren Waller, the Saints rotation, Hunter Henry, Pitts, Tavion Sanders, Kels, Darren Waller again. If it was Dolphins, so I mean, he's not even out there, but I'm just throwing him out there as a name. No one.
Copy. All right,
That's
who Hames?
that's
This is
Billy
from
right there.
Silver Rapture. Must win, huge underdog. I'm tempted to bench JJ for Michael Wilson or Yoshavash.
No.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So you got Super down there too.
Okay.
Big Draft Energy specific one.
Okay. Copy. Okay.
Dude, JJ McCarthy looks bad, man.
he's playing for ceiling. Who has ceiling? Like, who has real ceiling out of that group?
For big
You
draft
know
energy,
what,
trade
yeah.
the wide receiver 1 for Chris Godwin. Coach, absolutely not. You want to hold Jackson Smith and Jigba.
What are we, he's trolling.
He's
He's
trolling.
clowning. He's clowning.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
Because he's
Oh,
talking
That's
about
why.
your
That's
Michael
why I
Wilson take.
made
Yeah,
sure
I
to
do,
say
yeah.
it's.
I got it.
Yeah.
What happened?
I like this coach guy.
What,
He was talking about your Michael Wilson or Godwin thing. Then he's like, should I trade Jay Season for Godwin? I like this guy. He's good.
Yeah.
Guys, that one had me concerned, brother. That one had me concerned. I almost went on a spiel about the guys FF Patreon. Shout out to Brainy Ballers. He says shout out to BDE for repping the Browns. Shout out to Brainy Ballers. Dude's an absolute legend. One of the most knowledgeable guys in the fantasy football industry. Give him a follow on X, guys. Brainy Ballers. So brilliant. Billy Gableman, this one's for you, sir. I just used your whole government. I apologize. He says, this is from Adrian. He says, Jefferson, Dowdle, Higgins, Judkins. We got that one. We got the Bears inside scoop. Okay, this one. Pick 2, Pearsall, Pierce, or Parker Washington. Who are you sitting?
I'm sitting Pearsall.
You're sitting Pearsall? Okay. Chev, we're just going to catch up with the chat. I'm with the Burden Love, but not starting him. I know it's painful, but do I start Jameis Winston or Tyrod Taylor?
James.
That's easy.
Famous.
Yeah. About to get sweaty. Half PPR, pick 2, Pearsall, Pierce, or Washington.
We're sitting
Just
Pearsall.
Is this me again?
I'm just
It's
saying
okay.
it's the same one. Okay. Roman's quitting on his routes, was watching film versus Giants. Okay. Okay, we got that one too.
Dude, with Brandon Ayuk losing his contract, get ready for Shanahan to unleash Slick Rick on Monday night.
All right, Chev, this one's for you again. He says, this is from Bob Hope. Shout out to you, Bob. Bob Hope, thank you for tuning in. He says, do you like May or Hurts, or should I drop Gainwell for Tootin? Thanks.
Oh, God.
I would definitely drop Gainwell for Tootin.
Yeah.
And I like May this week.
Yeah. Where do you have May ranked, by the way?
1.
Yeah. Sleez?
Jesus, 2? We got Mahomes higher.
Billy?
Oh.
Overall, a quarterback this week?
Yeah.
Top 2. I have him at 1.
Yeah. Williams?
I have him at 2. I have Jalen Hurts at 1.
Oh, so you would actually start Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you're good either way, but I also have my guy Drake May for my New England Patriots at 1. Probably more of an indictment on DJ Moore. It is definitely more of an indictment on DJ Moore. Amon Ra is a slot. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll here until we get a chat question.
Do we know if Jurgens is going to be out there, right? Or
Jurgens is already cleared.
He's clear.
Yeah. Jurgens is playing.
That helps. Lane John's going to hurt. That Cowboys are coming for Jalen, man.
Well, I get that, but like
I'm more worried about Saquon. than Jalen.
Yeah.
Just based off
Which
of
team is more likely to keep the other
no.
quarterback in the game?
Jalen's
Cowboys'
passing
offense
game
is
has
more
been
likely to
atrocious,
score
so
points.
I would definitely be more worried about Jalen Hurts.
This question has to be for Sleez.
Drop Chris Rodriguez for Luther Burden, Sleez.
Yeah, you can drop Rodriguez. Even though he's the running back one, their schedule is brutal. You're never going to start him.
Okay. We got that one already.
Yeah, Rip was in there and he never talked again.
Rip says, who put Sleez in the cave? Shout out to our guy, Michael Rip. Honestly, fuck, that last and only stand on business was so good. He was so good on stand on business. You remember him, right, Chev?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. All right. With all three Bears starting linebackers out makes me want to fade DK because the RBs and tight ends have such an easy match. Well, I mean, the vast majority of the defensive backs for the Chicago Bears have been out for the longest time as well. All right, Sleez, should I? I'm just gonna skip over myself. Should I start?
We did this one.
We got this one.
Yep.
Okay. Facing a super team, would I be ridiculous for starting Yoshivasha and Michael Wilson over JJ and DK? I need a miracle. Yes, you would be ridiculous. 100%. You would be totally ridiculous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just want to say thanks, Billy, about Bijan trade. I am in 10-man league, and I've been filling wide receivers 2 spot with Pierce, Michael Wilson, and others, so I can fill that slot in 10-man, keeping Bijan. Hell yeah. Well, you got the right names to do it. I appreciate the insight, Billy. That's what I was thinking. MF Doom over on the X side. Head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Would mean a lot. Smash a like, subscribe.
5:30 already?
Ask your questions in here. Yeah, we're the chat's been popping, and this conversation has been so good too. Who Hames? This is from Johnny Jersey. Start Jared Goff versus Giants or Jacoby Brissett versus Jaguars.
It's Goff.
Okay. And by the way, members of the panel, if any of you got to leave because we're running over here, by all means, just put your hand up. So you got to go. I totally get it. I got to ride this one out. Good to be home with Bijan, Chev. It's good to be home. Shadow Days Gaming says, Big Draft, you said you would bench your quarterbacks on the road against Cleveland. Would you apply this to Josh Allen as well? Depends on who your other quarterback is. Because Josh Allen has been terrible. But also Josh Allen hasn't had Dalton Cade or Keon Coleman. So, yeah.
We're 11 days from him scoring like 50 fantasy points. It was just bad because Houston's really good.
Yeah, but at home, the Cleveland Browns is equally good.
I mean, that's just literally how Josh Allen is quarterback 1 or top 3 every single year. It's just a couple 50-point games. And it's boom.
Yeah. Daniel Surfy is grinding. He is waiver like me. Copy. Okay. Billy, this is from Park 31 T5C. Start 2, HN, Otten, or Tootin. Sit 1.
I mean, it would definitely be HN. I would start if that was an option.
Andrews.
I'm sitting Cade Otten here.
Sitting on it, I agree. Chev, would you guys rather have Monangai on the bench or Tootin? I'm in a dynasty league right now.
Not in a dynasty league.
Drop someone else, but you got to have them both.
Yeah, I would prefer to stash both. I mean, Monangai's
nice.
Monangai can really play, and that offensive line's awesome. So, can you drop someone else? Yeah, I interest you in dropping AD Mitchell if you haven't.
We buy homes near you says turn the lights off. BDE turn the lights out. Let me see those glow in the nails. They didn't. We tried to glow in the dark nails. Didn't really do it, and I'm a man of my word, so I just made sure that we just threw on all the freaking colors here. Shout out to Chev. I have a feeling Taysom on Taysom also he scored 2 TDs in a game versus Atlanta last season. Just look at the splits. This might be bleeding edge of fantasy football knowledge right here. I've been wondering if I should start Hollywood Brown in Week 17 versus the Titans. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not looking at Hollywood Brown against
Hollywood Brown doesn't play the Titans in Week 17. They play the Broncos.
Oh, there you go. Lamar isn't 80% in my opinion. He's 75%. He is not opening up. Well, I mean, it definitely takes away his passing, his rushing upside, but he has been a pretty decent passer. He just came off of one of his worst performances historically, though. Hoth reposted this stream on X. Shout out to our guy, Michael Hoth, and shout out to the guys from the Fantasy Football Face Off. We love every last one of those guys. They're all absolutely brilliant. Great YouTube channel, and rest in peace to our guy. Hey, fellas, how's it going? Start Watson or Booty? Sleez?
Christian Watson.
Copy. Chef, Charbonnet or Alec Pearson, my flex. This is from Chester D. Robinson.
Shit. Charbonnet.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't hate Charbonnet. That matchup is entirely too. They can run the ball. They can do exactly what they did against the Commanders and run the ball like 40 times and throw it 20 times and everybody gets home.
Wild. Billy, Kyle Pitts or Jawan Johnson?
Juwan. Never Kyle Pitts.
Who hams? I own Saints defense, but on waivers, the Raiders and Pats definitely defense too. Do I pick up one of those, stick with the Saints? Why am I having an aneurysm trying to read that?
I mean, I keep the Saints. I don't.
Please
know
let me answer
I
this
don't know
one.
why you have 3 defenses though.
He's just talking waivers.
He's saying they're on the waivers. The Raiders, Pats defense are available on the waivers.
Like, I mean, DraftKings doesn't think much of Shedeur if they put the Raiders defense at 3,500. So, like, wonder about that.
The Raiders are the number 1 defense in Week 12. 6 sacks, 2 interceptions. Max Crosby and Myles Garrett line them both up for a sack.
I can't wait for Shedeur to fucking carve him up.
Dude, the Raiders had like negative points on D like 5 times this season.
Yeah. I'm just stating that DraftKings did that. I think I still like the Saints.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Like
I'm telling people right now, don't start the Raiders. It's what I'm telling them right now. What's
Raiders
good, family? Oh, we deep tonight. We are very deep for sure. A lot to go around. Sup, fellas? Half PPR need to. Myers, Mooney, Dobbs, Sleez. This one's for you.
Good God. I don't like Mooney this week at all. So I'm gonna go Myers and Dobbs. I don't really like them either, to be honest. But if that's what you got,
comprende, guys. We are wheeling and dealing. Thank you guys so much. Start Ashton. Chef, this one's for you. Start Ashton Genty versus Browns or Michael Wilson's versus the Jaguars. This is a good question. From Johnny Jersey 456.
You gotta start Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I hate that answer so much.
What? Why?
Like, no, it's the right answer, but I hate it.
No, it is not the right answer. I am not fucking starting Ashton Genty by any means versus the Cleveland Brown run D. I don't care if it's
on the road.
Nope.
The Cleveland Browns
on the road, they played
guys,
all playoff teams on the road except for one.
Golden rule. Okay, the Cleveland Browns defense is very, very easy, and we're just going to do this real quick.
But they
when
played
the
all
Cleveland Browns defense is on the road, they give up 30 total points on average weekly. They're on the road.
Detroit, Pitt.
When they're at home, don't start your players. When they're on the road, then you fucking then by all means light them up. I like Ashton Genty this week. I think people are way too low on him. Let's get you disagree. I respect it. That's fine. Hunter Henry versus Cincinnati or DK versus Chicago at flex. Johnson and Gordon are out for Chicago. I believe we answered that one for sure. Ashton Genty. Who aims? Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Love, fellas. Easy week. Cook, Chase Brown, Judkins, Olave. Got my flex. Let's go. This is heated vote for you. Got everyone. Hashtag Team Chev. Hashtag Team Sleez. Smash that like again, y'all. God bless you. God bless you so much. I believe we're on Billy right now. Fant or Loveland this week?
This is close. I would have gone Fant, but I'm drawing a blank on his name, is active. So I think you're going to run I think you're going to run a lot of double. I'm going to go Loveland here.
Gesicki, by the way.
Thank you. Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, I got Gesicki as a super sleeper.
Big draft energy. That was an hour ago. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Respectfully, this is a whirlwind trying to manage this. It's great. I love it. I'm so grateful. Like, can't express to you how grateful I am that like this is an actual thing that we get to do. Honestly, let's take a moment to realize how fucking lucky we are that we get to talk fantasy football with such a fantastic community. Moment's over. Who hames? I need to start 3. Montgomery, Sharp, Judkins, Tucker. Sit 1.
I said Tucker. I guess the Rams.
Don't start a Browns player. from a Browns fan, I disagree wholeheartedly. I like the Browns this week, and I've never said that in my entire life. I know my questions were ridiculous, but I'm looking for highest upside plays, not floors this week. Understood. Taysom Hill. Need advice. Okay. Sleez, this was for you. Flex Sean Tucker or Michael Wilson half PPR.
Oh my God. I like Tucker. I'm going Wilson still, but I like Tucker for the upside. The Rams D is just good.
Coach says big draft energy. You will come around in like 2 weeks. Seriously, keto's fine. It's not keto though, because I am eating like cruciferous vegetables. It's not just keto. 10 team. This one's for you, Chef. Non PPR. Start Rice, T. Higgins, Travion Henderson, Igbuka, and Diggs. Thanks, fellas. Okay, we got that one. Coconut oil dog. Not a coconut oil guy, but I'm gonna be. Chase Brown and Travion Henderson for London and Godwin. This is from Nicholas Mavropoulos for our guy Chef.
Yes.
Okay. Bro, Hendy C. Brown. What's up, guys? This is from
Let's
Nate
battle,
Con.
boys. Come on. Get in the private chat. Let's go. Keep popping off. Let's see what's good.
I got to manage a show personally. Nate Con from the guys FF Premium Patreon. Love this guy. Nate's great. He says, "What's up, guys? I need 2 running backs and a flex. K9, Emmanuel Wilson, Alec Pierce, Wandell Spears. I'm personally going Kenneth Walker here, and I'm going Wandell, but a close third would be probably Pierce here. Billy, he says, "Hey, pause. Syrup is crazy. Everyone is a bit spicy tonight. It's because of the keto. It's because of the no carbs." Football Life says, "What's good, guys? Happy Saturday. BD, show me them nails, girl. What's a fair trade in PPR Dynasty for Tootin? I have 26 second round pick. I don't know how much more I should add. Thanks. I appreciate y'all."
I'm not a Dynasty guy. Send to someone else.
For Tootin, Sleez, what's a fair price for Tootin?
God, man. If you can get someone to sell him, I'd do it early 26 seconds. That job is his, man. ETN's on a contract. ETN's going to fall off down the stretch here, too.
ETN's going to go to Kansas City next year, hopefully.
Matthew Golden.
Wendy, what's cracking?
You want to see a power trip? I'll show you a power trip. Bye. Welcome back, Waves. The last game on was out. Mooney scored 2.1 fantasy points. True. Laughter. Don't trade JSN for anyone. Hell yeah. I didn't know you just scrolled, so I won't comment. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everybody in here. I really am trying to get everybody in here. And once again, guys, if we did not answer your question, leave a super, but we are going to try to rapid fire and get everybody here. Sleece fellows, with all these great points you highlighted about Cousins and Mooney, do we still feel confident in their defense this week? Ooh, good point.
I mean, against Shuck, you got to think it's at least middle tier. They have sack upside too, but I think that game, I like both the defense. I think that game's ugly.
Coach says Mike Wilson is GOAT.
I knew I like this guy, Coach.
I like this coach guy too. I actually love this coach guy. We got a new member, Close JR. Thank you so much, Carlos, for becoming a new member, brother. Appreciate you. All right, full PPR start. I don't even know. This is Billy. Park 31 says start 2. Tootin, Andrews, Otten.
Okay,
we got that one. Okay. Caleb Williams, Brissett, or famous Jameis this week. This one's for you as well, Billy.
Jacoby Brissett.
Comprende. No Cap Mac. Shout out to our guy No Cap Mac. How we doing tonight, boys? Do we still think Henderson is a must start this week with Stevenson back? Would you start Judkins over him? Absolutely not. Yeah, he's my RB3 on the week. Tyrod Taylor or Jameis Winston in Superflex in painful but Daniels and darts hurt. Who Hames?
We said Jameis earlier.
Copy. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, the Sports Addicts
Changed
Network.
his pick.
Do what?
Changed his profile pic.
No.
QC Dag Oat says full PPR, pick 2, Roma Dunze, Michael Wilson, and Mecca Igbuka. Who Hames?
Yeah, we are sitting Michael Wilson.
Comprende. Sleez, take him to Quantum of Chevis. This is from Dynasty Big Mac FF. That's one of your brothers, your friends. Brissett or Winston this week, Sleez?
Brissett. Dude, Brissett would be a top 10 quarterback if he played all year, guys. Probably top 5.
I
5
respect
is
that.
10 for sure.
Yeah, but yeah.
The guy's
Yeah,
averaging
well,
like 24 points a game. We can't
I
say
can't wait. I can't wait to be wrong on him in best ball next year.
Okay, week 14. Can we confirm that the Chiefs are playing the Texans and that the Raiders are playing the Broncos? Anybody?
I think the Raiders are for sure. I don't know about the Chiefs. Let me see.
Okay, so
Well,
Chef,
they are playing the Texans for sure. I know.
Okay,
that.
Chiefs get Texans. Yep.
In week 14, Chef, would you start Worthy versus the Texans or Trey Tucker versus the Broncos?
Oh man, I would. Ooh.
I'd wait till week 14 and see who was injured and look at the wire first.
Yeah, that's a rough.
Xavier Worthy, easy. You're welcome. Big Draft Energy, you do good. That keto will pay off. Coffee and coconut oil. Oh, I'm not giving up my cream. I ain't happening. Otten, Fant, or Strange. Let's go with you again, Chef. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I want Strange.
Okay.
Billy likes Strange a lot this week.
I actually do too.
Yeah, I mean it's a great matchup for Strange coming off IR. The dearth of passing game options for real. Like if it's he's probably gonna lead them in first read targets. If we're being honest.
He led them in receptions when he was hurt.
Yeah.
So here's a question: what did AJ Barner do last week to the Rams?
Tore him up. The Rams over the last 4 weeks have given up the second most.
I know. Why do we not like Kate Otten when they're getting crushed by tight ends?
Because when Kate Otten is in the lineup with Chris Godwin,
I know
he's alpha wide receiver. Like you asked me a question, let me answer it. Emeka Egbuka and Chris Godwin were both going to be out there, so Kate Otten's going to be an extra offensive lineman against one of the best pass rushes in football. That's why. But if Chris Godwin's out, then yeah, I like Kate Otten as a fantastic sleeper, but I'm not firing up Kate Otten.
So hang on, wait a minute.
The touchdown upside's there because in the last 3 matchups, the Rams have given up a receiving touchdown.
So AJ Barner wasn't used to block against the most ferocious defensive line with Cooper Kupp, Jay Season, and fucking Rashid Shaheed?
The difference is Seattle runs 12 personnel at a very, very high rate, whereas Tampa Bay Buccaneers run 12 personnel at one of the lowest rates in football.
Yeah, but you're going to have to change that.
Hey, keep it coming. I'll talk scheme with you all day. All right.
How many touchdowns does Kate Otten have this year? Just out of curiosity.
Well, the whole tight end.
I don't like Kate Otten. I'm just saying that the matchup is there. He's always impossible.
How many touchdowns does the total tight end for Tampa Bay have this season?
Yeah, exactly.
0 is the answer.
Terrible.
0.
Dynasty Dog says
him in the end zone. That's why I don't want him.
Yeah. Dynasty Dog says there's just so much damn knowledge of ball knowledge in here. I'm just grateful to have such good fucking people on this panel. Great people. Dynasty Dog says Darnold or Goff in one quarterback. Who aims?
Goff.
Hey, you're welcome. Hey, I did the David Montgomery. You got me back.
I love it. All right.
So just to throw it out here too, Kate Otten is averaging 12.5 points in the past 6 fucking games. So it's not a bad play, but I know Godwin's
correct, but that's because he's been the second, like arguably the second target with Tez Johnson. But when Chris Godwin comes back, we know Chris Godwin, we know the rapport there, and we know the targets are going to be there. Kate Otten's only gotten there based off of volume and volume alone. Like, yes, I have him in my sleeper video. I like him in my sleeper video. But Chris Godwin kills
guy in his first game coming back, man. It's like Ricky Pearsall last week. I think it's going to be a slower Godwin game.
Completely different athlete. Ricky Pearsall is not even remotely close to Chris Godwin's caliber of wide receiver. Not even fucking close. Yes, not even close. Chris Godwin is a Super Bowl champion. He has led the league in fucking receptions. He's been really good at football across the board.
Ricky Pearsall the fucking
was
Bucks
injured
Baker
his first
Mayfield
year
to see what an athlete looks like.
But the second year, he's still fucking injured. We're not seeing it come to fruition. You cannot compare somebody who hasn't done it just because in your fucking imagination this guy is going to be good, or you run with him in Madden and he's been good with you in your franchise. It doesn't translate. Okay, Sleez, Raiders D or Saints D?
Raiders D.
Saints. Chef, Tootin or Charbonnet?
Charbonnet.
Over Tootin?
Tootin.
Here's where I like Tootin a little bit more. Okay, Billy, start one. Dobbs or Jennings full PPR?
I mean, both are fine. I'm probably starting Dobbs. He's the first look target in that offense.
Especially since Kraft went down. I like that call. Need a flex. This is from J Dog. Need a flex on either Kamara Hunt or Sean Tucker. Who aims?
I actually think it's Kamara this week.
Great answer. Chev, Drake or Lamar?
Drake who? Drake May?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Drake May.
Yeah, I got me at one as well. Sleez, Caleb or Brisket?
Caleb.
You just said he was a top 5 quarterback, Brissett. How are we not picking him?
I still like Caleb more. I like Brissett too. I like Caleb more this week.
Where do you have Caleb ranked?
I think 5 and Brissett 8.
Okay. Jumbo for information
Pittsburgh's
says
dead last against the wide receiver and quarterback. Why would I not?
yeah. Tootin or Trey Tucker? I'm going to say Tootin. This one's for Billy. He says, I'm a Browns fan. To more this is from Coach. To more like locked into Jimmy Haslam torture chamber, but the catch is that the defense gives up the least yards because they had such a bad field position. Yeah, and I honestly, man, I'm gonna say this. I think Miles Garrett deserves better generally. Team Chev, that's fine, brother. I'll pancake you with him. Just drop Mooney for Dobbs tonight. Good call.
Nice.
Ramondre or Tootin or Monangai. Billy.
Man, I was hoping you wouldn't give me this one when I just saw it come across the screen because I don't want to say something that's going to piss you off. Ramondre Stevenson.
Fuck you, man.
No, like,
Hi, sister.
Hi,
thanks,
guys.
hi, how you doing? Didn't realize he was Worthy or Burden. It's Worthy for me. Chev.
Worthy.
Sleez.
Burden.
Fuck you. Get him, Sleez. Amen. Sean Tucker or Tootin. Who aims?
the Tootin still.
Is Devin Neal worth a stash? I don't think so. Maybe
Yes.
in Dynasty.
Yes.
Wendy
Yes.
Early. Shout out to Wendy Early from
Hey,
the Women's
what's
of
up,
Fantasy
Wendy?
Football. We love Wendy Early. One of my favorite people. Shout out to Wendy Early. I'm sorry it took so long to get to your comment here, Wendy. I'm just very, very pleasantly surprised to see you in here. Shout out to the Women's of Fantasy Football. Shout out to Wendy Early. One of my favorites. Fantastic person. Go check out Women's of Fantasy Football. Check out the Battles of the Sexes. It's a great charity tournament as well. Just great people across the board. Yeah, she's one of the tallest people in the fantasy football industry. Let's put it that way. Private chat. There's no private chat. T-Mac over Alec Pierce tonight. Over Alec Pierce, right? Absolutely, Jumbo. Absolutely. Sleez says Wendy. Like I said, first time. Sorry I commented so much. No, you're good, brother. You're good. We appreciate you and all this. We're oh my god, we're almost caught up. Okay. Chev, Atlanta, Green Bay, or Vegas defense?
Green Bay.
Hell yeah. Sleez?
Man, I'm still going Raiders, but I have 4 and 5 Green Bay Raiders.
Okay. Start one guys, Juan Jennings, or Michael Wilson, full PPR. Let's go with who aims?
First time I'm going to answer Michael Wilson, I think. The reason is so the linebackers on the Panthers are not very good at all, and they're going to absolutely cook with CMC this week. Right, they're going to destroy the middle of the field.
I love that. Non-PPR pick 2, Henderson, yes. Chase Brown, Swift, Emmanuel Wilson, the first two. Trayvon Henderson and Chase Brown. Slayton or Yoshavash, Billy?
Slayton.
Has Godwin lost his grip? You haven't even seen it yet, brother. I'm picking up Strange because Chev decided to drop the truth bomb, leading first read targets overall the options league winner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Need 2 standard, Trey Tucker, Charbonnet, or Tootin. Let's go with Sleece.
Tootin? Man, I really do think Charbonnet is going to have a big game because Tennessee's just going to get crushed. But Tucker's so goddamn explosive. That one, that's like a coin flip, Charbonnet, Tucker for me. I go Charbonnet 51-49.
Okay.
I mean, Tucker, he looks great, man. He could pop one and get loose. But
It's heating up now. I like it. Let's get weird. Good to see you. Wendy, we got to get you on the show soon. Honestly, let's talk about next Saturday. Would love to have you on here, but I will warn you, it is a marathon. Needed RB. I had, this is from Jumbo. Needed RB. I had Lamar press Dak. traded Lamar and Monangai for Rome and Bucky. How did I do? I also have CeeDee Lamb. If you have a winning record, that's a fantastic big brain trade. I like that trade for you rest of the season because both of them have some of the best schedules in fantasy football rest of the season for their respective positions. Jags at Arizona or Saints at Atlanta. Give me the Saints defense here. Anybody disagree?
Nope.
Sam Darnold or Jacoby Brissett? Chev, why don't you finish us off here, buddy? Last question.
Brisket.
Got to risk it for the brisket. All right, guys, we made it. We did it here. We're not going to go through every single game and pick our winner and our first touchdown. We're not going to do that. If you guys want to do that in the community first group chat, we could do that. We could chop it up in there for sure. But I want to spend time with the wife, so I'm going to give everybody the floor because you guys all absolutely crushed it today. Chev, as always, man, thank you. This is what your fifth time with us now. You killed it. Your wealth of knowledge, your football experience, your knowledge of the game, your research behind it, the way you deliver it in such a fantastic, fun, and concise. It's very digestible, and this is why the audience loves you, and this is why we saw our biggest show so far. So thank you so much for this. Please let the folks know how they could support you, where you are, where you're from, and how they could go support you. My words are not wording. I'm going to go play Call of Duty.
All right. So yeah, just go to my profile. There's a link tree with everything that I'm working on. If I had to ask you one thing, go to the Google Play Store and the App Store and download the Duck League Champ app. It's a rankings-based platform. Crowdsourced community rankings. We give away a jersey every week. I won that jersey because I am unabashed to run that gas and truther for week 9, being the most accurate ranker. So yeah, we're giving away something every week, and we got a season-long contest now. Another season-long contest sponsored by Ballsville that we're giving away at the end of the thing, the end of the season, not the thing. But yeah,
who's God bless you. Who's A Sandy?
He he goes through like PPR Tyler, me, best ball guy, and Steve, and he takes pictures of us and makes us randomly his profile picture.
This is great.
It's a bit he's been doing for about a year and a half.
And I love this comment. Want to see a power trip? That was a good one.
He because that's exactly when it happened. He said, "We want to see a power trip." I knew what was coming because I've seen this in other shows. So
I love it. All right, brother.
It's
floor is yours. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much. Chat doesn't know this, right? Huhames condenses his actual workday. He condenses his actual 10-hour workday or 12-hour workday. 12-hour workday into 8 hours so he can make it for the show every Saturday, and he never misses, and he never wants to miss because he's the guy. He's a wealth of knowledge, one of the greatest people on the planet, just kind-hearted, top to bottom. We appreciate the sacrifice, and we appreciate everything you do to get here. Chat, if you guys are watching, if you're one of the 600 plus people on YouTube and X simultaneously, please take a moment to head over to Huhames' YouTube channel. Let's, as a collective, help this man get his monetization of 500 subscribers. We would literally get that and then some, maybe even the second tier. So please take a moment, guys, to go do that. But Huhames, floor is yours. Let the folks know who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, as long as you fucking love me, buddy. And thank you again.
Hey, no problem. I absolutely love this show. This week was awesome because we just had so much. There was a lot of tension, but there was it was all fun. Dealt with well. It was good back and forth. Nobody got really upset at each other. It's awesome. This is what fantasy football's about. But my channel, Huhames, this week, hopefully Steve is better. I haven't seen Steve. He had bronchitis, but we do a weekly show, a breakdown every game, all that stuff. This whole week, I've been focusing on the fourth quarter contest on Underdog and all these Bretton Strange questions. Bretton Strange for the fourth quarter is my number one owned tight end, just so we're absolutely clear on how much I like Bretton Strange, even coming back this specific week. I think he's an absolute great pick all the way through everything.
Why don't you tell them who your favorite running back was for the first 3 quarters? I mean, it did look good. You had to hurt me with Golden, so I got to hurt you with the Cam Scatterbo.
Hey, dude, I have 25% Scatterbo across everything, everywhere. I had a team in the top 5, or I was 3 on drafters and 1. And then I was number 1 on Fast Draft and another. Both of them had Skydaboo. Both of them tanked.
Yep.
Absolutely tanked.
You hurt me, I hurt you, an eye for an eye.
Hey, no, it's
thing, right?
all's fair, man.
Yeah, all's fair, man.
All's
Guys,
fair.
I need you guys to take a moment to. Billy just started his own YouTube channel. He's branching off, not away from 1 week season, but it's in collaboration just to share his wealth of knowledge with his own YouTube channel. This guy, his name is Stat ATL because he always brings the numbers. He's always well researched. He's always well versed. That's why I know for a fact if Sleez is missing the show with a hangover, or if Who Hames can't make it because of work, I know for a fact I could call Billy and Billy will jump in on the show and he'll be well prepared because he doesn't do
hangover right out me, bro.
He doesn't do this just for the show. He does.
Where's the beer?
He does this because this is what he does. He is one of the most knowledgeable people on the planet. Billy, let the folks know how they could support you, and thank you so much for popping in here. It's always a joy, but today was extra special. Thank you again for just rocking it with us, man.
Man, always great to be on the show with you. Chev, Sleez, always a pleasure. Chev, great to meet you today for the first time. Enjoyed our chats. You can follow me on Twitter, 1 week season or Stat ATL. We got a lot of content coming for next week for Thanksgiving. It's kind of short slate, so like 3 game staggered slates with this is a DFS related. Is something that I've kind of specialized in the last couple of years. I've done really well in these type of contests. I'll have shows with Ship It Nation. That's somebody that you're familiar with. DFS Mastermind, 1 week season. I've got a lot of content, a lot of shows scheduled for next week. Try to probably simulcast them on my YouTube channel that has 75 followers or something ridiculous. So if you don't follow, would love a subscription there. Costs nothing. I'm not trying to get monetized, but I don't like talking to myself. So appreciate you having me on, Disco.
Always, man. And you'd let me know next time you're live so I could be there, brother. I would love to tune in and support. My business partner, my brother from another mother, I got to meet you in person. It was one of the greatest weekends of my entire life. I literally sit back and reminisce about how fun it was. And it wouldn't have been as fun if it wasn't for you and your beautiful wife. I appreciate you, brother, even though I give you a hard time all the time.
Dude, I love the banter.
You are one of my best friends. You are one of my best friends on the planet, even though I've only spent a weekend with you, and I love you to pieces.
More to you more than my wife, bro. What do you mean?
I hear you. I love you to pieces. You're my guy. You're my brother. Thank you for all that you do, and your growth. You just hit 25K on X. That's huge. Awesome. You just passed 6K or about to pass 6K on YouTube. That's huge. That's because nobody puts out more content and work than you do on the fucking planet. I appreciate you. I love you. You've made me level my fucking game up. Please let the folks know who you are, where you're from, what you do, and as long as you'll fucking keep coming on the Saturday show, even when you get to fucking 100K subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the guys are going all the way, man. Come on now.
To the moon.
Derek, so aka Sleez Bomb. I've changed my name probably 5 times over the past couple of years. Who even knows if that stays? My mind is a weapon fantasy football show. Hella fun with the banter between Billy, Chev, Who Hames. You know me, I always love it. So even when we're arguing, guys, we're not really arguing. We're just arguing like fantasy football takes, and it's the best. Besides that, we'll be live Sunday morning for the show. We're live every Monday night for the recap with Disco as well. And then we're back Thursday for his show, which I believe Thanksgiving is going to be earlier. I need to look at the schedule this week to see how it goes.
Well, 1 p.m. start time. I'm going to be live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time and probably lead into you at noon.
Okay. I need to check the times on that. And then, we see pretty much all these guys through all the shows. So, it's always good. You can't get better fantasy football advice than right here. But pull that tweet up real quick. In the screen share. That's for the community. Blessed kiss from Sleez.
Just read it. Read it.
I
don't be surprised in week 12 when Luther Burden outscores Xavier Worthy, Byshell Tootin outscores ETN, Darius Slayton outscores Wandell, Alex Pierce outscores Michael Pittman, and Gunnar Helm outscores Ashton Genty for the kicker at the end.
And don't be surprised if Sleez claims he has literally an entire fucking glossary of receipts that he'll never show because he's wrong. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This was the Big Draft Energy Week 12 special. We had a full panel. I had a blast, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning on Sleez's start sit show. And yeah, I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty because
Selfish. I was gonna
gonna play
download
Call of Duty.
Battlefield 6.
All right.
My boy wants to play that. Fuck. All right.
All right.
Peace.
Time for the best outro in fantasy football. Peace.